Yeah, here we are, another week, another Thursday. This is your program, Input Towards the Outcome. We're in the middle of Barbican Square at the House of Dread, where we usually broadcast our program and host our guests. There will be the Care Day. There will be a Care Day, Yeshimabet Care Foundation, Yeshimabet Holistic Care Foundation meeting and Care Day as usual. But this one is the preparation and the execution of a games day. The sisters have been planning a games day for the longest while because they know that the elders, which are among the most needy of care, the young, the very young the very young need care, the very old need care, all ages need care. But our elder brethren and even our middle-aged and younger brethren like to get at the house of bread and play various table games, Various table games, people when they gather and have plenty of time, they like to play cards and dominoes and this kind of game. So the sisters have thought of having a fundraising event based around a care games day where the elders and the young people and the middle aged are invited to come and spend a whole day playing games of socializing with one another, and at the same time soliciting and receiving donations towards the sisters' work. The Yeshibabet Holistic Care Foundation, the sisters primarily of the Pan African movement, the Rastafari sisters, have been maintaining this healthcare foundation. And today now they're having their first fundraiser, which will culminate starting out from 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock at the House of Dread, and then transferring to Barbican Square. You can hear the noise of the traffic there, a bike passing. Barbican Square, right in Barbican Square, a place called Bamboo Splash. And upstairs and downstairs, venue quite popular among the young people. During the day there is a car wash situation and a sports bar. And mostly in the evenings and nights there is a lot of social gathering among the young people. Not only in this area, Barbican, Ligani, Shortwood, Constant Spring, but also the young people of the Rastafari, Garveyite, African, Pan-African point of view gather at these places quite often. Anyway, today now is the Yeshimabet Care Day, proceeding from about now at the House of Dread, brethren and sisters playing games, dominoes, card games, all kind of different games, Ludi, and at the same time bringing and gathering donations for the maintenance of the sisters' work. Then later on now from 7 o'clock right into the night, there will be a fun night and same games continuing, fun night at the Bamboo Splash in Barbican Square, right in Barbican Square, right at the 4 roads traffic light here. Not 4 roads, at the Barbican traffic light. One leading from Ligani, one leading from Shortwood, one leading from West King Rose Road, opposite the supermarket named Hilo. I want to remind people, especially people who always associate with the Ethiopian World Federation, known as Charter 15, and later known as the 12th Tribe of Israel. One of the long-time brethren of that organization, 12th Tribe of Israel, Charter 15, being resident in Jamaica more than 50 years now, I think at least 50 years. Originally from Trinidad, Originally from Trinidad, I knew him first associated with a set of youth who had a steel band, Jamaican youth. Don't have as much steel band experience as the Trinidadians, but in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and even the 80s, there were quite a few steel band in Jamaica. And one of them was closely associated with the 12 Tribe Organization. What name again? Brother Pablo. Brother Pablo Black, Paul Dixon, and many other brothers, the Virtue brothers, and a lot of youth from the Eastwood Park area. Some of them from Woolmer, some from Calabar, some from Jamaica College, and that steel band there. Well, Frankie Diamond is a Trinidadian brother who was in Jamaica, and he emerged from out of that company, the steel band pledge, and he became he joined up with some of the youths and other very successful singing group named Still Cool, Frankie Diamond from Trinidad, who been in Jamaica from over 50 years now. I was a member of Still Cool. Well, Frankie Diamond is now not so well in health, and also is now blind. He's also blind. He's being cared to a certain extent by one of his sons and another person who live nearby. But his long-time partner died a few years ago. That sister we call her, Tinka Chups we call her. Live down in the Kencut here, opposite Grove Road, across Linders Road from Grove Road and upper Kencut. Forgot what the name of the road is, but St. James Road that leads to Maxwell Avenue branch off that road. Is it Little Q Road? One of those roads in Kencut. But Frankie Diamond is there now, up in age, well up in them 70s, I believe, by now. Not doing so well health-wise and also totally blind. I am urging those members of the 12 tribe of Israel who can hear and who you can tell about it, let them know the condition of Frankie Diamond and to ask them to go and give some regular company to Frankie Diamond, living to sit down with him for 15 minutes or half an hour, and also to render any other care that you can do. So, talking about care, my name is Jerry Small, by the way. As you know, the program here on Breadlocks YAAD Radio is input to outcome on a Thursday afternoon into evening, 4 o'clock into 7 o'clock, Thursday afternoon. I'm talking about the care of those who need care. You know that the politicians don't have any care. The professional politicians in Jamaica, like most countries, have no care. No care for the mass of the people. They only use the mass of the people to get majority support and therefore to seize control of government, because it's basically a piracy movement, piracy. So the land piracy not only continuing in Jamaica, but they get more brazen and more brazen and more brutal. And the provocation, all of it is not only about privation, taking away people's property and land, but it's also about provocation. They would like to provoke reaction from the rest of the people so that they can have an idea where and where the dangers are. Because they know that the danger is among the people. They know that the danger for politicians, professional politicians, the danger is among the people, because they know that the people will not go on taking these provocation and piracy forever. So frequently, they carry out provocation to see where and where the resistance might come from. And just recently in Jamaica, especially in the Trelawny area, you see one of the most brutal acts of provocation and piracy. Brutal. Backed by the government, backed by the politician, backed by the politician, against the people who them just finished using the election. Them just use those same people to win a stolen election. And now them turning on those people as usual. Just going to touch on the various topics that are topical. In other words, they are on the mind and agenda of people generally now, both in Jamaica and around the world, for the present time and for the near future. Just recently on Monday, this program, and to a certain extent, this radio station, YAAD Radio, was involved in a presentation by iNation, iNation Lounge on the Spanish Town Road here. And on Monday night, they host a very vibrant discussion and meeting place, iNation Lounge. Not too different from where we are at Barbican Square here now at the Bamboo Splash, and upstairs lounge and a downstairs venue. Similar thing iNation has on Spanish Town Road. And on Mondays, they usually put on a very nice discussion program and later stage show. Very well supported and attended. Well, iNation now decided to give credit and recognition to some people who he appreciate for their work among the Pan-African movement in Jamaica over the years. So, several weeks ago, iNation made public that he is going to organize for the recognition and awarding of recognition to a handful of people out of the Pan-African movement, more particularly out of the Harvey tradition. And those people are various people, especially from the media. I think I can remember Sister Kabu, Andrea Williams from IRA FM running African, Muta Baruka also from IRA FM. Also two people from the Garveyite movement itself, an organization, PPP, Miguel Lorne, attorney at law, and Brother Aisha Kamusa. I forget the idea of pronouncing them properly. Aisha Kamusa Menele, otherwise known as Brother Racy. I think there was one other person who was named Mikey Barnett, and myself, Jerry Small. Well, after several weeks of hearing the announced date of this award for the 17th of August, Marcus Garvey's birthday, that was Monday gone. A couple weeks ago, we were made to understand that a very well-known international speaker in the Pan-African movement, Umar Johnson, was going to visit on that same occasion. And between Umar Johnson, the main speaker, and the 4 or 5 awardees, there would be a panel of speakers for the night and a certain amount of discussion. We look forward with interest to it, and it came through on Monday night when Umar Johnson was flown into Jamaica, mostly through the contact and the organizing ability of Mikey Barnett. And we noticed that Michael Barnett's name was now not in the list of awardees, but he became the principal co-organizer along with iNation, the bookseller.
Sure.
In that same weekend, at the beginning of that weekend, we also witnessed and participated and enjoyed a recognition of the 100 years ago birthday of Fidel Castro, the main leader of the successful Cuban Revolution 1959. Cuban Revolution 1959. You know, Jamaica, the people in Jamaica and the people in Cuba have a long time connection, very firm and many faceted, in many ways, connection between the people in Jamaica and the people in Cuba. To begin with, the same people who invaded Cuba and took away the land from the indigenous people. They also invaded Jamaica and took away the land from the indigenous people in Jamaica. So that was a connection. And the indigenous people of both places also became connected because when you are assaulted and when you are violated by the same people, you have a common cause with other people violated and invaded by the same people. Then now the African who was captured and brought here to do prison work by the Spanish and later the British, they were also brought to Cuba by the Spanish and the British, and there was further connection. And over the years, over the 500 years of the European invasion of these Caribbean islands, one of the strongest links between the islands has been the link between the population in Cuba and the population in Jamaica. And even later on, there was another large migration of Jamaicans to Cuba when the sugar industry and tobacco industry and other industries were more modernized. A lot of Jamaicans used to go to Cuba, spend lifetime there. Sometimes they spend them working life there and come back to Jamaica. Sometimes they spend them entire lifetime there and raise families and become settled in Cuba. Many of my family members were born in Cuba or spent a working life in Cuba. And many families, hundreds and thousands of Jamaican families, have connections in Cuba many years ago. Even when the British came to Jamaica and captured Jamaica from the Spanish, when the Spanish were running away, when they were defeated and were running away from the British, they crossed the island from the south and the middle and went over onto the north coast because the north coast is the nearest part of Jamaica to Cuba. The entire north coast of Jamaica is fairly near to Cuba, either less than 100 miles or a little over 100 miles from Cuba. From Port Antonio, from the Grill to Moran Point, is not more than 100 and maybe 40 miles from Cuba. And at the nearest point, Cuba is 90 miles or less from Jamaica. So there's a long-time relationship between the people of Cuba and the people of Jamaica. And no matter how wicked and no matter how heartless the governments of this region are, from America to Jamaica to Trinidad to Guyana, they must know that they have no authority or right to discourage the relationships between the people in Jamaica and the people in Cuba. Next thing, by the way, as you know, the first hour of this program, we usually pass the time by discussing some of the things that are happening recently that are of interest to the people in Jamaica, both things that happen in Jamaica and things that happen around the world. We are, we are, we usually take up the time discussing such things of importance or such things of interest, such things of entertainment and sport, and also in particular things that trouble us, that we are very concerned about. And we also discuss things that we hear about but we don't know factually and need to know more about. And by discussing, the discussion widening and deepening usually bring more light to the discussion. So what is one of the things that is constantly on our mind is the young people in the world and the young people in Jamaica, the state of mind generally that the young people experience from time to time, Can you imagine the young people in a community born there, parents settled at that place over 50 years ago? Even people who are in them 40s were born there, and then police come in at night and grab away the whole of the man them, the male them, grab away the majority of the male, carry them and lock them up. And while they lock them up now, them come violate the rest of the community. And when them done violate the community, them lego the males them in the community to go back to them community. When them go back to them community, them see them community physically wrecked and police and soldier and government and capitalists. Tell them say they must hurry up and move off of the land where their family been living 50 years and more. So what can be the condition of young people who experience this kind of rape and assault? Very, very surprising when you don't see any outrageous behavior from the young people in a country like this. Yeah, the numbers again, as I say, we really spend the first hour of the program discussing things on our mind, whether on the mind of the public who listen to the program, or people who want to phone into the program, or myself, the host, Jerry Small, hosting the program, input to output. At the same time, although we reserve the second hour usually to interview people that have something of interest, and we usually leave the third hour of the program for phone calls and for text messages. The fact is that we will take phone call, text message, and intervention, and even guests at any time. So let me remind you of the numbers. And you know that the only way to contact the program is by a WhatsApp phone call. WhatsApp phone call. So you have to have WhatsApp on your phone, and your phone number. Let me give you the number again. Of course, you know the vast majority of numbers in Jamaica, vast majority of phone numbers in Jamaica are under the area code 876. There is another area code for Jamaica, but not very populous, not very numerous in their numbers of phone that begin with those numbers. I don't remember the area code outside the 876. But this radio program, the area code to get us on WhatsApp is 876, and the particular number is 566 5556. 566 5556. We're on a call.
No, no. Greetings, greetings. No, we don't have any calls. However, we have some messages online. Again, we want to give thanks to those joining us for our first outside broadcast. Yeah, our
Phone
first.
call.
Yep. No, no, we don't have a phone call right now. But we have some messages. So I'm gonna read a few of the messages. I'm gonna read a few of the messages. It says greetings, Yard Man Vibes. Yard Man Vibes. Greetings, Bongo Jerry from Stockton, Norway. Enough respect. Skjolden, Norway. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but it's Skjoldn, Scotland.
Scott what?
Skulsden. Skulsden.
SK.
Jolden. See, then Bob Cosmic, of course, Bob Cosmic. Greetings, brother Jerry, Breadlocks, and to all the Osa Dread. Well, again, we're on our outside broadcast at Bamboo Splash, you know. Yes, I want to big up the ones them by House of Dread having their fundraising event now, yes. We also have Yet Africa, Yet to Africa. Let's see if I get this right here. Yet to Africa TV. Yet to Africa. Yet to Africa. Salem Bongo Jerry.
Hold on.
Yes, I. Salam Bongo Jerry. Tuned in out of Uganda, Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Desmond Gordon, traveling across Ontario. Will listen replay.
Come again.
Desmond Gordon, traveling across Ontario.
Ontario.
Yeah. Will listen on replay.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Vincent Bennett.
Vincent Bennett.
Yeah. Greetings from Winnipeg, Canada.
Winnipeg.
And yeah, that's basically it. But
Uh,
earlier speak of what is current and what is going on. We'll find that between yesterday, most of the CXC results are out for the youths.
CXC result.
Yeah. And we'll find that enough for the youth them where people were doubting. They're coming up with a lot of ones.
What
Eight
a what?
one seven. A lot of doubt was there with the youths. But the results now showing a lot of ones. 8-1, 7-1s. You know what I mean? I've seen some very wonderful success stories. So we want to celebrate those youths and those parents who really sacrifice, you know. So if I want no one who did well in the CXC also, I want to congratulate them. Use this platform here to also acknowledge that, you know.
Yeah, man. Use this platform to congratulate the youth. Call in, give them name. Tell if them get them school of. Tell if them get sent to them school of choice. Whatever you want to say. Sometimes, sometimes on our program, sometimes the parents even use sometimes bring the youth themselves to bring a greeting, especially yes. Many times we have had the parents bringing them youth to the phone to introduce them to the world of public discussion, accepting congratulations and feeling of goodwill by people who are glad that them earning them way in life already. That's great. That brings me to another topic that I had written down here. The number 6 topic that I had written down here is the need for a revolutionary education system. You know that the education system that has been established in Jamaica and most of the countries in the world are not established for the benefit of the people. It's established for the benefit of those who control the country militarily and politically and what kind of work they need. They train them to do that kind of work. And if they don't need them to know anything, they make sure that those things are not spread in the schools. But you know, say for people to be free, most places in the world, for people to be free, a revolutionary situation have to take root and spread, take root and grow healthy tree and spread. So that's the thing that I'm going to, again, even later in the program, discuss again. The features that a revolutionary educational system would or do require for them to be useful and effective. But before that, there's another topic which will help this discussion. And I want to bring up the meaning. Here is good. The meaning of time. The word time is a time that the word time is a word that most people understand the meaning. Time. The word time. Most people understand the meaning of that word time. But how do they value it? How do people value time? I know that time is related to space. Time is related to space. And space is a physical feature that most people easily appreciate. Space and room, enough space. But time also is a physical feature, but because it cannot be seen, time cannot be seen, it is harder for some people to conceive of it as a physical space. But by talking together, people will get to appreciate that time is a physical phenomena, is a physical feature of life, time. So time is like space. And another thing, it has the qualities of volume. Time also is related to the quality of volume. Volume. Space is a quantity. Space is a quantity of room. But volume now is also another quantity of measure. And these are some of the most important things that can be taught in school. The meaning of time, the meaning of space, the meaning of volume, so that people are able to use these concepts to relate to one another and to make other people understand what they are talking about or what they are imagining. Well, it is my understanding from I was young, and it become more and more a firm understanding the longer I live, that there are certain arrangements that are meaningless without timing. So if people don't appreciate the value of time and the accuracy and the agreement about time, there are many aspects of life that cannot run smoothly. Human beings cooperating with one another if there is no understanding of timing. Now, how can a school system be run? Or let us start with transportation. Can a transportation system that serve all of the people in a country, the population, can a transportation system be run without timing? How could a transportation system be run properly without timing? What it will do without timing, the transportation system will be run to benefit some people, those who have more control of the system, but it won't be run to benefit most people. So most people will be like a slave to the transportation system if it's not run on timing. Because if a population in a country become dependent on a transportation system, but transportation system, that means the population have to get used to waiting until those who feel like coming their way. So therefore, the majority of the population are begging for the use of the transportation system. And the transportation owners now going to be the ruler and the governor of the transportation system. So if it's not running on time, so that the population, the public, going to be in the position of a beggar. And you just wait till I feel like all of the taxman feel like come. Or wait till the government feel like send the vehicle in. A transportation system basically is ground transport, transport across the ground, transport across the land. So you have ground transport. And if that not run by time, so those waiting on the transport going suffer. Transportation system also run over water. So that is water transport. And if a water transport system not run by timing, say all who want to travel over the water go suffer at the hands of those who feel to come with the water transport or don't feel to come. And worse, transportation through the air. Transportation through the air, if it not run off a timing, worse. Those who want air transport going to be like a servant and a slave. Because of course all of these transportation systems going to cost money, whether them running on time or them not run on time. The other question, how can a school system run if timing is not agreed and timing is not kept? If you don't keep a timetable in a school system, how the school system will go run? If a teacher don't come to the school at the time when the student them expect that teacher, that means the students now going to be at the mercy of when the teacher feel like come, and therefore they're going to be chaos and a whole heap of dissatisfaction. Not only that, in a day of 8 hours, where it is possible for a teacher teach 6 different classes in the 8 hours. 6 class spending 1 hour each in each class. That means a teacher can spend 6 hours teaching 6 different classes and have a 1 and 2 hour break in between that them can get a rest, refresh themselves, eat a meal, go to the staff room, get new information, give them 2 hours to the 8 hours to do that. Them still have 6 hours now. Can teach 6 different classes, spending 1 hour each with 6 different classes. Because a reasonable amount of work can be absorbed, a reasonable amount of learning can be absorbed in 1 hour by a class of students, whether the class is 10 people, or whether the class is 20 people, or whether the class of 30 people. A reasonable amount of learning can go on in a 1 hour period. That is our experience. It would be nice if it was a 2 hour period, but we have found that a reasonable amount of learning can go on in a 1 hour. And if for the week you have that class again 2 more times for the week, a reasonable amount of learning can go on in a 1 week divided up with a 3 1 hour period. But if no timing is involved, and if the school now run off a timing, and the teacher now run off a timing, that means not going to be able to teach 6 class in a 8 hour day, or not going to be able to get a 1 hour lunch break and then 1 hour brain break, or your brain need a break too. A 1 hour break for go to staff room, a 1 hour break for go to the toilet, or a 1 hour break for just walk or exercise and get up out of the chair. So so at school now, when I run off a timing, there's going to be a lot of waste of time. Now if you even come to sports now, sports is a very good part, a vital part of schooling, sports, because sports involve training and coming to agreement about the sport, what you're going to do. So can you imagine now, for sports to be enjoyable, you usually have to have some competition after everybody learn the sport. You usually have to have, for more enjoyment, you have competition between teams. You break up the population of the people who learn the sport into teams, and the teams compete. How can competition run without timing? Just like how, just like how we had to agree, we had to do a broadcast, a breadlocks around the station. I'm gonna do a program. We do the program at a place where 2 set of people meet. The House of Dread, the Russells from way back, and the daughters of Yeshimabet. Both of them use up that space. So for the program to go through and for it to be richer, there's an agreement between those 4 set of people. The radio station runner, the program presenter, the brethren of the House of Dread, the sisters of the Yeshima Bed Foundation agree, and we share the space. Without an understanding of time in the space wouldn't share properly, and it would be chaos, and people wouldn't know what to expect. So it would be just like come like a little flat foot house, the road that people call flat foot house. Like, if you have no much arrangement, and your hustling don't really depend on other people it involved. Or people don't know when they're going come, only when them see a walker sell rock, them say, make a buy a rep from the bridge because we don't know when we ever see him again. I'm now no steady location. So timing is a thing that multiply the value of time, increase the value of time, increase the value of time. And that's what you call when something increase in value. You said that the price also increase. That's why the word appreciation come from the word price. And always mean adding. So when up the value of something added, you say it appreciate. And when the value of something go down, you say it what? Depreciate. So when you get a car and you keep the car 5 years, and 5 years is a period of time. But in the 5 years, take care of the car there. Repair the damage or nothing. After 5 years, the value or the preciousness of the car there go down. So you find say what? It depreciate. But you have some people who take care of car and make it more and more reliable. So after them have it 5 years, value more than what them did buy it for. Because the usefulness of the car increase. So because Yes, we're going to take a call, but I need to have the monitor. Should I come nearer? And I go hear clear. All right, we're going to take a call. Caller, ready? Good afternoon and welcome to the program. Welcome. Input, output. Are you there? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I'm going to need to come nearer.
Okay.
Come to the program. Walk on.
Okay. So, and the question of time. Time is also relative to politics. As it's time for them people have to go. As it's time for them people have to leave. Because I think these people are very disingenuous. And I'm going to tell you why, right? They are going to UK, to London over there, and they're saying they want reparation for African people for the atrocities that the government, the UK, that these Europeans did to us. So they are saying we want reparation, the Jamaican government. But at the same time, them a bulldoze on the people them house. You destroy the people who have lived at this piece of land for so many years, because we were not a landless people when they took us from Africa and brought us here, brought us to Jamaica or to this part of the world. So they're very hypocritical and disingenuous, because on one hand they say, oh, we're advocate for reparation for black people, but in the back end, you are destroy the people. So relative to time in what you said, them your people we need to get our broom and sweep them out. It's time for them to go. Anyway, we just have that little piece for say because I don't want to interrupt your thing. All right?
No, you're not interrupting. You're participating. What is your name again? What name I want to use?
John Crow.
Okay, you're not interrupt, man. As you
Yes,
say.
it's disgraceful. It is just it pains me to my heart, because we were not a landless people when they took us from Africa and brought us here. If anything, they should be saying, you know what, but we cut up the land and give it out to give us some reparation. At least, black people give us some reparation. It's just painful and it's disingenuous and they are hypocritical, and it's time for them to go. Or maybe we have to force them out, because it's a disgrace. Anyway,
All
that's
right.
how I have to say.
No, you hold on there. You're not, hold on, hold on.
Yes.
As you know, the same people they seek to take over the reparation opinion farming, because they hope that by being in the government apparatus, they're going to get the reparation money to spend. And you know what they're going to
Wow.
do with that reparation money?
We might
So,
put it in them pocket,
yeah.
which they have been doing. They
Yes,
might go put it.
but on one thing I want to say to you, when you say that we need a broom to sweep them out, it reminds me of that picture was used once before, a broom to sweep them out. You didn't know that?
No.
Yes, in 1955, the first time when the labor rights was got out, when a set of people come beat them in an election and get them out, that was a slogan that the set of people used, sweep them out. You didn't know that?
No, never even born in a 1955. We are still, was even about way before me time.
Well, well, no, it is a good coincidence when you use that analogy, sweep them out, because in 1955 the people had a great hopefulness when the idea came. So let us sweep them out and bring in the different one. But when the different one came in, within 5 years, a lot of the people got to find that the same different one that came in also was serving the same master. You didn't know that?
Wow. Yeah, well, I have seen that. I have seen that because I have deduced that based on their actions.
Yes. But
It,
one set of people in Jamaica from that time always pointing out to the people of Jamaica that the two of them are working for the same master. The set of people who always point that out is the African minded people, either the Gaviites, the Rastafari, or certain other African minded groups. Always point out that. I don't know if you
you
do.
know, and yes, yes, the Garveyite are it. I have asked this question to many of panelists, YouTubers, and I said, what is the percentage of the economy that Black Jamaicans control? Because uh, uh, Black Jamaican, African Jamaicans, or Jamaican Africans are 92% of the population. So we are the mass majority of the population. So I ask, does you have a study? Does anybody have a study to give us a number, the percentage of the wealth that we control in Jamaica, being 92% of the population? And I can never get out somebody to give me that number. Do we control 50%? Do we control 90%? What is, we can't figure. But I say this, one thing we can do, we can use those numbers to our advantage by reorientating our shopping habits. Do not spend your money with certain people. You organize it where you spend your money with somebody will look like you, so the money keeps circulating back to you instead of spend your
One
money
minute,
with
one
other
minute, one
people.
minute, one minute, one minute. Do you know that by spending your money at a car wash or at a supermarket where the people look like you, that does not guarantee the circulation of that money in the black community? You know that?
Yes, you're right, because we don't know who is in the back. So
No,
they
no,
could be, they're just
no,
employees.
no.
So yes,
What I want, to point out to you is not just the spending of the money in a black business, but for the black business people and population to have an organized way of linking together.
correct,
You know?
correct, correct,
So
correct.
the people who get to know one another, like how I get to know you and you get to know me. You know how I get to talk to you on the phone today.
Through the telephone system, satellite,
Yes,
whatever. Mhm.
yes, I get to talk to you today because you know my number.
Yes,
I get to remember what we did talk about last time because you give me your name. I give you my number. You give me your name. We get to know one another better. I know that next week, if I am on the air, most likely John Crow will be listening out and looking out. So we get to
yes,
know one another and we have information about one another. if you, John Crow, open a supermarket next week, I want to be the first to know.
Exactly. Yes.
And
Correct.
if I come to Bamboo Splash and make my car wash under the car wash at Bamboo Splash and it wash good, I will be the first to make you know next week, say, if you want a good wash of your car, you come a Bamboo Splash.
Yes.
That is how economy build,
Yes.
Economy don't just build by you blind going into a black shop and buying,
It's a relationship.
Economy build when you get to know something about that black shop owner, and the black shop owner get something to know about you, and the black shop
Yes.
owner make you know, say, if you come here every week, I go and give you 5% discount. So after
Yes.
you start learn, say, that black shop owner go and give me 5% discount if I come every week. I get to know him or her. We get to know more about one another. Is that real economy? Not just that the fact says a black shop, Buying in a black shop alone don't make black economy. We have to learn more about one another and offer more favors and goods and services to one another. Me
Yes.
start making know
Yes.
which part you can get your car wash better and where your car
Yes.
safe when it a wash. Or you left your wallet in your car and come back and find the same money in your wallet because you did go a Bamboo Splash car wash.
Yes. Yes. You're right.
Then
You're right. It's really a
little
conflict.
more Bamboo Splash start advertise for our radio station. You don't
And
understand?
it yes, it's science. It's
Yes.
a science. Yes.
That's why them say economics is a social science.
Yes. Social science.
You have natural science, and you have social science, What is the difference
Mhm.
between natural science and social science?
Well, natural science, I guess, is nature's is the botany, nature, whatever. Social science, I guess, I'm thinking is how the society work together, or the
Yes, sir.
social
Yes, sir.
order.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Natural science is about how materials behave, and
Okay.
materials behave predictably. Water will
Yes.
always wet you. If you put your hand in the water, it will wet you.
Mm-hmm.
And stone will always bust your head if you lick down your head on it hard. So the materials
Mm-hmm.
have behavior and qualities that are predictable. So that's why you can
Okay.
work it out into your science. Say, if you buck your toe most likely going to bleed. No bleed, it can blow. That is the natural science of stone toughness and careless. Now look where you go. But carelessness now look
Mm-hmm.
where you go now is a social science. A human being behave that way, Social belong to human being associated with one another. So you have the natural science where study materials, and the social science
Mm-hmm.
study how people move together. So therefore
I got.
now, sociology is a social science. Then anthropology is how people spread and teach one another and behave in a community. And then
Mm-hmm.
economics is how people share goods and services amongst them one another. Them are their social science. Anyway, long story short,
Okay.
the more we get to know one another and the more we deal with one another, that is how we build economy. But if we don't know
Yes.
one another, just buying at a black shop is not black economics. You have to know so that black shop also want to link with other black people and offer them benefits and exchange benefits.
Yes, yes, and you're right because really, if you build a relationship with that black shop owner, sometimes you may not have the money, but you can go and say, John, me not have the money today, but give me this until weekend. So
Yeah.
that relationship you have, so yes, you are correct. You are so correct because here in America, where I live, I tell you in no black community have economy, no black community anywhere control the economy. They may have black politicians, But the economy, somebody else cart out the money on a daily basis. Other people cart the money out of the community, leaving the community poor.
No, well,
And
hold
our
on
kids,
1 minute now. Hold on 1 minute now. Now suppose the African people, the black people, if we want to build a community, not even thinking about Jamaica now, thinking about America, we want to build a strong black economy in America. That means now say me I go trade with you in the community, right?
yes.
And when the day done now, how you going to get me now to stop cut the money out of the black community?
How me I go stop?
No, you're not going to stop me by force now. How you going to get me? Not by force. How you going to get me to stop cut out the money out of the community? It can,
Spending your money.
eh?
Stop spending your money with people, with them people. Then boycott them economically.
No, well, all right. I would suggest that don't start with a fight. When the black people buy from a next black person in the economy, like you buy some shirt, but the person who sell the shirt now them buy wholesale from a Jew. And at the end of the day, the Jew take the money and cut out of the community. What you and me would have to do now to that black shopkeeper who sell the shirt is to tell that black shopkeeper, do you know that me, John Crow, and Jerry Small and Breadlock start a bank? And through that bank, we can give a loan now to start manufacture shirt.
Yes, yes.
And
The
when you
means of
well, I
production.
don't listen me good. When we convince you say me, John Crow, Jerry Small and Breadlock start a bank, and we're going to get a loan to start manufacture shirt. When you start manufacture the shirt and sell, and you get the money, you're going to bring it and open an account at our bank. So is the money going to go out of the community?
It will stay, it will circulate in the community. You go to the bank and the manufacturer. So you have the means of production for manufacture the
Yes,
shirt.
so therefore, if you don't want the black money go out of the community, you have to go organize a deposit place where the black shopman can save him money. That means it's either me and you and Breadlocks, John Crow, Jerry and Breadlocks start run a partner where the black shopkeeper can come bank him money, or later we turn the partner in our bank. But it's only by doing that we're going to make the shopkeeper now stop buy shirt from our manufacturer and start manufacture shirt. And after he manufacture shirt, he manufacture where the place where you manufacture shirt, what name?
A shirt factory, like
Factory.
Arrow.
It named factory. So you turn him now
Yeah.
from a shirt seller into a shirt manufacturer, and you get an agreement from him say, when you're paying back the loan going pay back into a bank account in a bank named John Crobredlocks Jerry Bank. And by doing so now, that go make we know so we are collect your money where we lend you upon interest. You bank it back in a bank account in our bank. You turn manufacturer now, and you also start to extend more benefit to your worker. By your worker have health plan. And your worker throw $10 a week in the health plan, and you the manufacturer pay $5 in there. I help the worker health plan. Do you
Yes,
agree that is
science.
that do you agree that
Yes,
is so it do you agree that economics is a social science?
yes,
So
definitely a necessary social science too. If you want to, if you because the economics is the foundation of everything. If you know have no economy, you know have nothing.
what the word
The
economy
big
what the word economy mean?
you have to define it to me
Well,
hear the word, but
all
me
right.
never.
Remember now, these are the first lesson in the social science named economics. The word economics is a Greek word. It means housekeeping. What me say?
Housekeeping.
No, I didn't say housekeeping.
Yes.
I didn't say housekeeping. I use a sentence. What is the sentence that I talk?
We never hear that. We repeat
Yes,
it.
if you are talk, I'm going to talk the sentence again. The word economy is a Greek word that means housekeeping.
Okay, so it's a Greek word that means housekeeping.
All right, repeat the sentence to me.
The word economy is a Greek word that means housekeeping.
So that is the first lesson we you learn in economics, which is a social science. Do you have a notebook?
Yes, but we're not here right now. We can, we just have the phone.
Notebook and a notebook, unless you have more than one and you keep one with you and you leave one at home. You must have notebook that don't leave your yard, and you must have notebook that probe out a road like you.
Okay.
Did you know that? And one name homework book, and one name exercise book, because that book walk. The exercise with that book do is walk with you. I have the homework book no left yard. So now, will you remember that sentence and write it down when you reach back on your notebook?
Yes,
all right.
yes.
For me to believe you, could you repeat the sentence one more time?
The word economics is a Greek word that means home. That means home. So it's a.
That mean what? That mean what?
Economics is a Greek word that means housekeeping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now, through that now your notebook going full up, and you go and bring some of the facts here instead of I give fact to the next week, or maybe later in the program, you phone back and give me a fact. Because me a note down what you say, Me have a note paper right in front of me,
I got you.
All right. And me a tape it too. So now more time, tape or recorder is a form of note taking,
Yes.
All right, the next thing. Why them call economics housekeeping? Why housekeeping come to name the topic, the subject economics? What is it about housekeeping that teach us about economics?
You have a budget in your house. You have your rent, you have your bills, and if you don't budget, you won't have a house.
All right.
You'll be homeless.
All right. Are you one living at your house?
No.
All right. Well, the essence of economics, meaning housekeeping, is that the resources that in the house must provide for the needs of everyone who takes shelter in that house. So likewise, a country is like a house, and a country has an economy, and neighborhood is like a home. So there's an economy Barbican, and also a street have an economy and is a home. And you have an economy down to street and in a private home. Housekeeping. But thank you very much for the call here, sir.
All right, Bongo. Thank you.
And you must, anyway, your phone there, you must have a notebook with it. Because you can
I will remember.
Yes. So anyway, you're there and you get a phone call, you have a piece of paper or a notebook. Write which part the phone there. And you take notes. But that notebook have a little bit that it can go in your smallest pocket,
Yes, I got you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. So that is one very useful phone call there. Well, we're in a Barbican Square, looking for the traffic. Some going home and some going out, but mostly going home. Barbican Square, I look on the traffic light. I see a big sign up there, or a big billboard up there with the time on it, 5:06. I see one supermarket, me upstairs bamboo splash. I look down, I see a bar over there with some nice young lady over there. They can talk Spanish too. I see some black man downstairs now look like they can talk Spanish, but then good they can talk Spanish too. Did you know that at least a quarter, the old-time musician them in Jamaica, at least a quarter of them come from Cuba? Black Jamaican were born in Cuba, you know. Rita Marley born in Cuba. Tommy McCook born in Cuba. Rico Rodriguez born in Cuba. When name Beckford. What the first pop singer? When name again, man? Larry Lakin born in Cuba. Dozens of them, dozens and dozens, and dozens of them born in Cuba. And many of them born outside of Jamaica, different place. Carlos Malcolm born in Panama. Only for different. Some of them. See that? We just don't talk about Frankie Diamond. Frankie Diamond is singing in Jamaica here over 50 odd years. I'm going to tell you, same blind and them need some people to come look for him. All time 12 tribe man. 12 tribe people go look for Frankie Diamond. Because him now blind after him used to entertain him much years. Him both sick and now only one child him have and that child not doing well. And him both sick and him blind. Him down in a Ken Cat. Go and look for him. Okay. Frankie Diamond no born in Jamaica, but him spend most of his life in Jamaica, train that him come from. And him there over 50 years now. Frankie Diamond from Still Cool. So I was talking about Barbican Square, make me even remember that. Then I also remember say Hugh Mundell, who make a hit song when I'm a 15-year-old. A Barbican him usually spend most of the time. I think a Barbican him get murdered too. Hugh Mundell. Africa must be free by 1983. Hugh Mundell. Yes, man, Barbican him spend most of the time. Make a hit song 1984. Africa must be free by 1983. I think in 84. No, I make it 83 or 82. The year. Because his mother said it, did make a talk in 1973. You know, say Africa, we must go and build an organization that the whole Africa now must be member it and free from foreign rule by the next 10 years. Africa must be free by 1983. And you, man, they'll come in the organization that like you 13, 14. And them here we are taught them think that by the time of 15, them going to record that Africa must be free by 1983. And about 10 years later, when him go on all right, him get murdered right nearby 2 years. So was doing well. I know him too. I know him son. Him son and my son to go to Jamaica College. I have a son when I'm a teenager. My father was a lawyer. Did have an office up in Kansas Spring. So many things to talk and so many things to remember, but it's good to be here. The number again is 876-566-5556. WhatsApp call is the only way. WhatsApp 876-566-5556. And you're going to need a notebook or use your pen as a notebook. You're not your pen, your phone. Because the way the phone them make now, it can be used as many different things. So you're going to take down the number. Because you know, say the next 10 minutes, you know, say 20 minutes now pass, I'm going to call it. So you have your phone ready there. That the next 15 minutes when we call it again, your phone is ready. Otherwise, you have a little pencil and paper or a pen and paper. Or you memorize it too. Plenty of people are good at memorizing. All different kind of way your mind works. That's the beauty about the human mind. It has many different ways to work. And it is very trainable. Trainable. After you teach your mind, you teach your mind certain things. Your mind is very trainable. Your mind take to training. And your mind make you feel good when it show you. Say, I remember the thing where you did tell me, because you are more than one mind, you know. That's why you can talk to yourself. Because one mind talking, one part of your mind talking to another part of your mind. One part of your mind say the girl that go down the street. All you can think about is what a piece of niceness that. And the next part of your mind say, hear me now, loud that, man. Loud that till little more. Because the next part of your mind I talk to the other part of your mind. One part of your mind no care nothing, you know. And the next part, careful. So you have more than one part of your mind. One careful and one more careful. And you have even a little part of your mind careless too. Careless. Don't care much. That's how you go. One part of your mind I throw a partner. And next part of your mind forgot how we did throw the partner with. Or how much you did throw. Or how much, you don't know. But one part of your mind careful. So that part of your mind catch up the other part of your mind and say, a loaf, you a loaf of good. You think girl big bottom can make her get partner draw? Anyway, we don't want to criticize girl because having a big bottom is not a fault. It's a form of asset. But it's not an asset that should be traded on. But people have them rights, can do anything with them asset. It's their rights. You don't understand me? And I wouldn't advise people to buy shares, that form of asset. Plenty of people believe like they want something when it's on the shares them overnight. That's not a sin, but it's a false sense of security. Anyway, yeah, man. So as we were saying, you can't run a transport system properly without timing. Because if your transport system don't have no timing, somebody else go in a transport business and run it with timing, and people go and go say, say, me not take that taxi, them I will take on-time taxi. Because then get to find say you have one taxi when name so, and look like him keep to him name. Because enough people name things and not keep to it. Afterward, the public find out and say, say, only in name. Like all when John Holt and Paragon sing a music say, the smile you smiling then is as dead to me. But any man would take you up just because of that smile you got. But after knowing you, he'd have to run because it's only a smile you got. But I run him out to him, not get nothing. If you get something, you must sing our praise. Say, your smile is the most beautiful thing. But after him only find out, say, it's only a smile him got from her. It's not only a smile she got, but you never got not more than a smile. So now, you ever hear about sour grapes? A them store that them give for reading a little book in a Royal Reader. You have a book named Royal Readers. And the King of England published that the book, and send down in a schoolroom in Jamaica to make us start think like him and him family. But some good story in there. But amongst the good story, and put some bad story in there. But one of the good story was a story about a fox. And the fox I got through, him so on grape tree, and him like grapes. Where grape tree hang down. And the fox tip up, and can't reach the grape. And afterward, he say, I'm going to go jump. And then jump up and then can't reach the break. And I say, what? I'm going to stay out a distance and run off and make a big jump. Because that will give me a bigger jump. I say, after I stay out a distance and run and make a big jump and still can't get the grip. Here the fox though. But him still wise, him nobody stay there afraid, because I have some people stay there afraid. The fox just kiss him teeth and walk and say, sure, that the grip did sour anyway. I comfort himself and I say, I never get that grip there, but what? A grape did sour, man. Make that go on. So he comfort himself, But you call that sour grape. Just to him never get none him claim say it's sour. But that teacher too less, You either find a way for reach it and for make ladder, or you find a different way, or you go on until you find some, or you wait till it drop. But if you wait till it drop, you have to go live nearby, car. As it drop, you're going to come there half the time by the time the ants done with it. So a whole heap of lesson you can read from them little story there. At the same time, the man get them story there for can. Him want you preoccupy with them story there. A whole heap of story them telling our royal readers and all different school books. But anyway, the next thing, just like how you can't run transport without timing, you can't run school without timing. We talked about that already. Because the school run without timing, instead of a teacher can go teach 6 class in 8 hours. I still have 2 hours for lunchtime and them thing. If him not run no time, him not going to come on time. And the class are cut down. And that class not going to learn for run on time. Anyway, the only way to maximize effort is to have a systematic observation and obedience to agreement about timing, because time myself is not much without agreement make about the time. We are going to start 4 o'clock, and we did start 4 o'clock. I see the advantage of that give it. When the clock up on the wall, when I look on the big billboard over in a Barbican Square, I talk, say 6 minutes after 5. When me look on my phone, they say the tape gone 1 hour and 6 minutes. That means I know so when it start one time. All right, so school can run without good timing. Competition. As we say, one of the greatest things about school and education is that it involves sports. Because it's not by accident sports involved in education. No. Sport is one of the greatest way of training people and of teaching people things while them enjoy the thing. Sports. So sports is a great way for people to learn lesson in life. But for sports to run, it have to organize. And for sports run properly, it have to organize have a timing. I'm gonna signal me again. Next phone call. That's lovely. Good afternoon and welcome. Are you there? Are you hearing? Welcome to the program. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program. Are you there? You gone? Hello, hello. Go ahead, please. Yeah, man, we are confident that will time. We will get everything straightened out. Especially when you start early, you will have enough time to straighten out. Because we give allowance of time for various things, you know. We give allowance of time, just like going a relay. The greatest thing about relay is timing. And that's why a relay team practices very much. And as was said recently, I heard that thing again. The great trainer or the great trainee does not train until them get something right. They train past that. They train till they can't get it wrong. And that is one of the things about Jamaica athletics relay teams. Most of the school youth learn to train and practice till they can't get it wrong. Let's go to the phone. Good afternoon and welcome. Afternoon.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Greetings.
Yeah, man. I know that.
Greetings, Brother Jerry.
I know that voice, man. I know that voice,
man.
man. Pablo.
Greetings to the universe, past, present, and I just going to spend 2 minutes because I don't want to take up people's time.
No, but it's, no, but I want you to take up your time. Go on. Take up as much as you can eat.
Okay, I call in from Clewiston in Florida.
What the place name?
Clewiston.
How you spell it?
Clewiston.
Wow. What you said to me? Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's near Lake Okeechobee.
Come again?
It's near Lake Okeechobee.
Yes, sir. Frankie Diamond.
Yes, sir. I'm going to come to Frankie Diamond because that's my artist. You're in Barbican, right?
Well, on the yang, then call it back there. Yang, I make a whole heap of nice.
Yeah, man. You're in Barbican, right?
Yes, I.
Yeah, you hear me there?
Yeah, man.
You're in Barbican.
Barbican,
okay,
man.
In that square, you have a place named Low Susan.
Low Susan, yes, man.
Okay. Healing them up. That is one of my sisters. Sharon.
Yes.
Low Susan.
Yes, I.
Her brother is Morris. Susan. We did have the gas station right in front of State Theatre.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm my original patient. Bless
yes,
up.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. TSTs and tops and original the original Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? So.
Wow, yeah. So, I just want to hear them up because I haven't spoken to Morris in a couple of years well now. He used to meet me down on Big Dread, you know.
Yeah, down away?
Big Dread, Big 20 in front of Studio One.
Big Dread and Studio One, man, yeah, man.
Okay, you look Big Dread too. Now, to Frankie Diamond now.
Yeah.
When Frankie Diamond come and be a member of Bucket Steel Band.
What is Steel Band name again?
Buckets.
Come again?
Buckets. ADVOCATES. And Buckets.
Buppet.
We did have the map of Africa, the country, the drum, you know.
No, hey, spell the name. Spell the name again.
ADVOCATES. advocates.
How many remember that name there?
No, when we Chapter 15, a Playboy Club me used to work. A
Yeah.
Take 5 and it's an impossible and live through that. Strictly jazz me a play.
I remember, man. I remember.
Okay. Now, them time, you know, Rocky Diamond, Blue, two other man, them were palm still cool. Because still cool is my temptations.
Yes.
We
Louis,
have been
that Louis and you and Wells again.
I'm big youth.
Yeah, man, big youth. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
He have a book bent on voice.
Yes, yes.
After Diamond,
Yeah.
he working with a producer and don't remember if it's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Keeps that one. Who paying him to record. Bent on songs. They come, he put our thing and come in as some Rasta youth now. Him say, well, I mean, I work with Joe Gibbs no more, you know. Up till now, you know, because I tell Stewart, because Stewart was a producer for them time.
Yeah.
And I always want to program some Brook Benton style songs for Frankie Diamond. I see it in predicament now. And I don't want to do no GoFundMe and anything. Just feel like all of them stuff, there's white people that make money. If he can set up a Zelle account that we can send in money to him, as it's time for we help one another that way. And the more I help, the more blessings I get. Terry, it take me 1 month to learn of that in a month. I've been doing that for a couple of years now. I'm on the time, we just prostrate myself. When I know prostrate, we go down on my knee. I'm going to hold down me and look up and say it. Because my heart, you make no about touch it, boy. Right down to the lizard. And then give you the whole life. I got it up. It's been in magazine where one of my daughter was involved. And gradually it changed my whole outlook about people. It's like when I do urine therapy in Japan. I stop looking at people and trying to identify things that are wrong with them and try to more identify things that are right with them. And them say, in Japan, they say, take a deep breath, exhale, and think good thoughts. That was the training we were getting at acupuncture and related therapy. And any help where I can give to Frankie Diamond, I will send it in. Just want to know the cell. I can send in the assistant up to House of Trade to us. See, I mean, I'm Gilly, I move now, you know. Remember Gilly?
Billy.
Gilly. Gilly with a G. Paula. He was Bob Cook too.
Gary. Where's Gary?
Gilly. Gilly back. To House of Trade. About to House of Trade.
Gilly the cook.
Am I being heard or stupid now?
Gilly the chef. Eh?
And I cuss records, because we did do recordings with him over the years, you know. And it's coming back now because him keep some show with me and give me all the money because there we are one. I'm still active in music business. Me and him apply right now.
What I'm saying is if I am asking you, sir, if it's Gilly the chef. Anyway, we have a little phone interruption there with Pablo. I don't know what it is, but very glad for that phone call from Pablo. Frank and I'm on the best. I'm glad that I don't know if him get information before or if he's on the program here, Murray, but very good that we made that connection. I hope we can hear back from Pablo before the phone, before the evening done. So now, as we were saying, sports is a great part of education and training. And sports is almost nothing without competition. Because once you enjoy a sport, you're going to want to compare you want to compare your performance to the next person. Let's get back to Pablo. But Pablo,
Excel, yeah?
is
Can
Gilly
you hear me?
yes, I'm hearing you. Is it Gilly the chef Gilly?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. One of Bob Marley. It was one of Bob Marley resident chef too. Yes.
Man, real man. So, well, as you did say, now you was talking about timings, right? Time. Now, how you use time in music. You have to count, 1, 2, 3, 4 before the music starts. That means it starts when everybody decide which direction we're going in, how are we going to do for the next 3, 4 minutes. At that time, this 3, 4 minutes was the best time in America. When you talk about school, I can remember in secondary school, it's 40 minutes was each period.
Yes, sir.
40 minutes. That means you have 2 classes, we have break time, and then 3 more classes, and you have lunch time. You have 3 more classes, so you have 9 classes for the day. So it's everything are running up at timings. Because remember it was here, and it's fast, and then rock steady, and then reggae, which it inculcates all of the beats of the Caribbean into one. People don't realize reggae have a calypso beat tonight,
To mention mentor.
And yes, well, all of them things they inculcated in, as I tell you.
Yes, sir.
You have, okay, because when we farm advocates now, we stop play Yellow Bird, Red Wine, all of those drunk and suggestive songs and things. And when I start play back steel drum and I say, the amount of enjoyment it gives people when I play those songs. Yellow Bird, Red Wine, I just to name Misty. Look
Yes,
at
man.
me.
Yes, man. Yeah.
And just as a kid in number 3, when I see the joy that it gives those people, it encouraged me to love those style of music more too. Like, okay, when I was staying with PV out of St. Anne's, I'm a surgeon. And PV said, he leave a cassette machine in the room with some cassette. And he have 17 cassettes in there. And all of them is Bob Marley. So when he come back the next morning, I say to him, oh, Uncle Bob Marley the connect. He said, what else you want to listen to? So me get we know music where Bob Marley sing where most people they mindful of. And they mean more to me every day. Bob Marley was talking about our struggle. As I tell you, if the person them and sister interest, them go look up back when they gave Bob Marley the peace medal in that place name Walda Astoria. A little Rasta ask him say how he feel for their Walda Astoria. Say, we no feel so special for their so we could have there in the common catch on a stone. Nothing about you. It is not his message. It is Rasta message. So I know say him did a defend me too. All when me never will. Me couldn't defend myself. So thanks that I could share this little knowledge with you and love itinerary. Irie.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, it was nice to know Pablo was there following what I was, the topics that I was kind of provoking some discussion about timing, the essence of timing in transport school competition. As I say, sports cannot be fully utilized or enjoyed unless you have competition. And if you have competition at them time, the timing come in because you have to compare times for a competition to run fairly and equally. It have to done for equal time. And it have to done with allowance for time. This, that, and the other. You understand me? Uh, System. Which system can run without? What kind of system can run without time? System. Systematically doing things. System. Consistency. Always the same. Always sitting the same place, expecting. Can be nowhere to expect things to be. Consistency. System. How can you run examination without timing? If you deal with whether school you deal with, or you deal with music, or you go for your driver's license, all of them things that you have to have examination, you know. You have to have examination for school run proper. You have to have examination for even health for a health report, you have to have examination. If you want a driver's license, you have to have examination. And all of these things require timing. Because if you don't do certain things properly within a certain time, you're not supposed to get a driver's license. If you're going to take 5 minutes to make a U-turn or a 3-point turn out of a driveway or a side road into a main road, you're going to be holding up traffic unnecessarily. So you're not ready for your driver's license. It will take you more than 3 minutes. So time involved with all assessment and all distinguishing between what is acceptable and what is attack agriculture. If you not run agriculture upon timing, it come like sex too. Because if sex not run upon timing, if you want picnic and baby, you and your wife have to cooperate in time. That when unlike the fox and the grape, through the fox now get to pick the grape, must say it's sour. At time the grape well fertile, but him can't reach it. For you don't understand me. Probably him back leg not strong enough to make that leap there. Anyway, so that him civilization can run don't run. That's why I them in the modern ancient world for civilization for run proper. For if people not get equal time and a fair time to do things and to cooperate, how civilization going to run proper? What is civilization? Civilization is the art of people living in great numbers together. I take some art, you know. For so much thousand people are living in sort of close quarters. The house them not big and the yard not big and that. But how much thousand people are live together. There have to be agreement. Even if you have agreement about night noises, you can't make noise every night. Way past 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock back till man. Not every night. You have to have a certain day of the week where everybody knows that Saturday night now whole pan nights are going to make till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So you have to have agreement. Otherwise, people not going to live in peace with one another. When church people are keep up them church Sunday morning, now you play a sound from last night, 7 o'clock. 9 o'clock Sunday morning, you kick up sound, same way on the church side of you. You know how get now worries argument with church people. And yet church people sometimes want to kick up only pan nights and disturb your sleep 4 nights a week instead of just Sunday night. So cooperation have to go on. And timing have to be time have to be the referee. Timing is the referee. How security refer run without timing? Can you run security properly if you don't have coordination at time? security? Can everything be secure and safe if you don't have agreement about time and what is appropriate at which time? All kitchen, if you don't have time in, kitchen not gonna run right neither. Our food are gonna burn up. Our food take off a pot before time. I waste money. Healthcare, which our sister and them specialize in. Healthcare, it is essential for healthcare to be assessed by time. Because if me take 45 minutes to walk from King's House to come up here, and when you come out on the road and observe me, you say me I try my best. You know there's something wrong. If you come out on the road and say me I slow drag, and me I stop and talk to girl, and me I urinate, and me I try shoot bird same time, say that's not the reason why. It's not because I'm sick, me take 45 minutes to walk come up here. But if you go out on the road and observe me and say me I try my best and it still take me 45 minutes, something is wrong. Something make me I walk so slow and I need to get a check. Yeah man, very good. Yes sir, yes sir. People are passed through, because this is a public place. Nice lounge upstairs, bamboo splash here. And a lot of people working hours closing down now, so you're going to see people coming to get a little afternoon relaxation. When you have all the upstairs lounge, you think about the upstairs lounge and a balcony. You catch all some nice breeze because you're there above the height of most of the building around. Most time when you don't feel no breeze in the middle there, because the building them taller than you. And only when you reach at the street corner where the road there, you feel some breeze a sweep come up the street. Our road is like a river, a little space where air can get to move more freely. But if you really want to feel some cool breeze, if you get elevated above the rest of the building, and you find say all kind of different refreshment and refreshing changes of air is taking place. Yes, the phone numbers again, because I think 120 minutes passed since the last time I called them out. The phone numbers is on the usual Jamaican 876 566 5556. 876 566 5556. Here we are in Barbican Square for a change outside broadcast. Input to outcome. I'm your host, Jerry Small, on YAAD Radio. Breadlocks, the proprietor. And we are here doing the broadcast here because the continuation of today's Games Day. The Games Day promoted by the section of the Yeshimabet Holistic Care Foundation, the Sisters of Rastafari and Daughters of Gavi and the Pan African Movement, having them first fundraiser event, I believe, which will be followed by another one, I think the 30th August or 31st August, sometime down there. Or the care day going to come on the 30th or the 31st August. But on the 20th August, today, them are having their first fundraiser venture by having a games day down over at the House of Dread. And then in the evening now, after 7 o'clock, they will transfer up here and in cooperation with the proprietors and the patrons of Bamboo Splash. The games day and fundraiser will continue. Those who come here and want to support the Yeshimabet Foundation, Holistic Foundation, may and are invited to give a donation upon arriving at the Bamboo Splash, but it's nothing enforced or compulsory. Your presence is what is most vital. But we know that those who can will do something material in addition to the spiritual support. Yeah, it was very good to get a phone call from Pablo today, especially since Pablo is one of the men who works so closely with Frankie Diamond, who we did mention as a particular case of a particular case of care that is needed now. And him never born in a Jamaica, but him live here most of him life, at least 50 years out of the 70 odd years where him live. I know say it's Jamaica, him did at least 50 out of them years. There. Yes, so we're moving up to the, we're moving up about 19 minutes to 6 there now. I will know say that is when we expect even more of the phone calls. We have any more text messages there? Yes, so here we are. Barbican Square, busy as usual. But especially at a time like this, people going home from work.
Yes, sir.
And as you know, in one direction, the traffic is bumper to bumper. In the other direction, the traffic is flowing freely because that is the direction where people are coming from home and going out. But the direction where people mostly going home now, says bumper to bumper. Text message?
Yes, I. So it says here, J. Gregory, 3679.
Come again, come again.
J at J. Gregory,
J, yeah.
3679. Greetings, great teacher Bongo Jerry Small and YAAD family.
Yes, I.
Another one here is from Delroy Henry, 3295. Delroy Henry.
Yeah.
Your studio broadcasting is looking classic and beautiful. In my view, your studio is perfect platform for your audience watching from across the globe. So the ones them complimenting the studio right now, your outside broadcast studio you're broadcasting from, and how beautiful it is, So this is Delroy Henry, 3295. Your studio broadcasting from is looking classic and beautiful. In my view, your studio is perfect platform for your audience watching from across the globe. So I want to big up Bamboo Splash here today, who actually facilitating this broadcast. As we've seen, we're getting messages even from across the globe saying that the space here is beautiful. So we invite individuals to come to Bamboo Splash, get your car wash, and also get your refreshments at the bar. And just, full joy the environment also, see me? Yeah, man, it's one of those spaces where it's a hidden gem in the city here. So again, across the road from Hilo Food Store, you have Bamboo Splash, Car Wash, and Bar. Seeing? Give thanks. The next message is yes. I want saying the car have a timing belt too, Jerry.
Yes, 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 yes. That is message from who?
Yeah, man. This is from Jamaican Jankro.
Okay.
Jamaican Junker say the cars have timing chain. We also have a message from Craig Walker. Yeah, Bongo Jerry Small. It's pleasure listening to the eye. Real hardcore original foundation reasoning. Heal up Breadlocks and all the Osa Dread family members don't know how the thing set.
Yes, I am. Thanks for that.
And as we read the messages, they're also displayed on the screen so individuals can see them. Also on the screen, at the lower end of the screen, it asks you to join the discussions in shout outs, whatever it is, WhatsApp call only, and the number is displayed 876 566 5556. So for the remainder of the program, we're going to have the number displayed at the lower end of the screen so individuals can call while Jerry Small also remind you, yes? So the next message says, El Bongo, class is in session. This is Garvey Heights.
Oh, yes.
Garvey Heights. Delroy Henry. Bongo Jerry. Power Thursdays, blessings. When the mind is calm and the path becomes clear. Master Teacher Jerry, you keep Master Teacher Jerry, keep your fire. UK shout out. So Delroy Henry is tuning in from UK.
Nice, nice.
Annie Williams. Annie Williams. Moral suasion is an option.
Come again.
Moral suasion. SUASION.
Moral what?
Suasion. SUASION. I don't know if that's a misspell or that
Suasion,
is a
suasion.
suasion. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
man, like persuasion.
So it's I pronouncing it
No,
wrong.
it's right, man. Like, you have persuasion.
Yeah.
Well, suasion mean
It's-
influence.
Okay.
Influence and what you just say, convincing. Yeah, convincing through reasonableness. Suasion, moral suasion.
Right, right.
What you say about moral suasion?
Moral suasion is an option.
Yes, nice.
And this is, of course, Annie Williams. Annie Williams also says the longer the money stays in the community while turning over, changing hands, the better the chances of an appreciating economic effort. So again, Annie Williams, 1193. The longer the money stays in the community while turning over slash changing hands, the better the chance of an appreciating economic effort.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. That's the idea. That's the idea.
Exactly.
Because money changes hands in exchange for something else. So the more exchanges going on between people is the more sharing. Exchanging is sharing.
Yes. Yes. All right. The next message coming in is from Annie Williams again, 1193. Junker have a point, but it's what the money will do in the community to ensure development.
Yeah. Yeah, because money is a vehicle. Money itself have no value. It's a vehicle of trust. It's a vehicle of trust. Money is a promissory undertaking. Promissory undertaking. So when people can rely on a promise being honored, people will take a risk. Take a risk. And taking a risk allows somebody else to get a chance. When you take a risk, somebody get a chance. It's like a car stopping at a pedestrian crossing. The pedestrian know that the car stopping at the pedestrian crossing most likely is a promise of caution. And the pedestrian seeing that take a chance and cross the road, trusting that the person not going to move off until them don't cross the road. So these things are what you call convention. Convention are when people come together. When two people mind come together and say, would you please stop the car, let me get out? The convention is when the driver say, okay, and start to slow the car. The person who asked to be let out realize that this person is coming to get an agreement with me. So as soon as the car stops, I fly the door because I don't want them to get held up. So convention is when one person come together in agreement and both of them exchange the promise. What you will do, you will stop. What will I do? I will come out quickly. And then when I come out, then I thank you. And you say, you're welcome. But you're not welcome unless I say thank you. So it is expected that there's a continual exchange of sentiment and a trust grow more. Next time, you're more likely to pick up the person, and the next time the person likely to come in your car because you did build the trust and your word is good. Your word is good and your promise good. Promise. A false promise is a comfort to a fool, but a solid promise is a faith, an act of faith. I will not go understand why they're just talking one time, but the more we talk and demonstrate, we get to know that that sound mean yes and that sound mean no. And man, I talk about me never rape the girl because although she said no, she a move nice. Yes, if you are tickler, she will move nice, yes. But she no want it to go no further, and you want it to go further. And she said, all right, that's nice, but don't go no further. And you say, no, man, you like it, man, me I go further, man. You, that your mind tell you. The girl tell you one thing and your mind I tell you different thing. You don't understand me? Because you know no patience. The greatest patience is when you wait till a girl call you, but you have to talk about say, she don't know her own mind. Move and go from us about her no know her mind. And you want to know her body and not talk about say she don't know her own mind. And you and I'm here, she said no, but I yes she mean. Move from your side that. But if you don't move from your side that, you can stay there still. Anyway, the numbers again. Area code Jamaica 876. WhatsApp call only. WhatsApp call only. 876 566 5556. 876 566 5556. Yes. So I hope that everything is going
Okay, just have a few more texts as you move into the
all
next
right.
segment.
Yes, yes.
It is now 5 minutes to 6, for which again the phone lines will be open. Um, Delroy Henry, 3295. Bamboo Splash, thanks for sharing your beautiful sightseeing with your viewers from near and far. I am pleased to know about the many activities taking place at Bamboo Splash, including the car wash. This is from Delroy Henry, 3295.
Yeah, them have a throat splasher too. Where you can get your throat washed out very pleasantly. Whether by soft drinks or
Yeah, there's a bar.
yes, soft drinks or medium drinks or hard drinks, but we don't want you to slip on a buckle and fall down still. So
Yeah,
mind
man.
mind the hurdles.
Yes, I.
Mind the hurdles.
Again, acknowledge those persons who are making their way this evening to Bamboo Splash for the combined uh, event, fundraising event for Yashima Bet Holistic Foundation that is being fostered and facilitated by the family and also Bamboo Splash here. So we really want to acknowledge just that partnership where this establishment, the Bamboo Splash Car Wash, and High Frequency, seeing the needs of the Rastafari community, has partnered to be able to host that fundraising event tonight. And again, all proceeds go towards Yashima Bet Holistic Foundation. We ask that individuals who come forward walk with $1,000. Yeah, we'll start with $1,000. That sound like a good figure. You just walk with that. There are still collections being made at House of Dread. So we also ask individuals to keep that in mind that every Thursday, lead it up until August 30th, there will be collection done at House of Dread on behalf of the Yashima Bet Holistic Foundation. This will be done by Sister Jennifer and the team, so individuals can also come and partake. Yeah. I will be there to check out Bamboo Splash next time when I'm on the rock. All right, Delroy. Give thanks. Give thanks.
All right. Delroy, I was just going to say that. So those people who hearing about Bamboo Splash, both in Jamaica, especially those who live abroad, when you come to Jamaica, don't remember say Barbican Square and Barbican General is one of the most important communities in Kingston. It is a mixture, as many communities, a mixture of the well-off materially and the ordinary peoples. Every ordinary community, them have a well-off community that live nearby. And this is coming from way back. Coming from way back, especially where the hills meet the flatland. Anywhere in a Kingston or most communities in Jamaica, where the hill meet the flatland, you always have a combination of communities of different economic levels and they benefit from one another. The more prosperous people benefit from the getting employees from the flatland level, and the flatland people get the opportunity of the more prosperous people passing through and buying every little thing and patronizing every little thing from the supermarket right to the sidewalk vendor to the taxi man to the cigarette seller, although you know so the cigarette not so really good for you. But little more them find something else to sell. But so it is. So Delroy said, I'm going to check out Bamboo Splash anytime him come to Jamaica and check out Barbican Square. Not true? That's how you get to know the real. And you notice that the returning residents now is an even more important traveler than the tourist market. And I knew that long ago. The returning resident is an even more important traveler to Jamaica and from Jamaica than the tourist market. Every resident that is a return here has been sending money for weeks and months and years before them come here. And usually them come here to see what good their money has been doing by helping people who are worthwhile, especially like when it's a school I up now. When it's a school I up now, you know how much of the school fee come from foreign? Yeah, man, half of the school fee and three quarter of the uniform money and the whole of the savings. I come from foreign and then the returning resident. I know the returning resident always prefer stay in a community more than stay in a guest house at a hotel, you know. And that's why Airbnb, the accommodation of people in a part of a home that is reserved for accommodating traveler, Airbnb, is mostly there so returning residents to pay their money and spend because them can get to cook for themselves. Them live in a neighborhood. Them have people for reason with right next door or who live in the place permanently. And you know, them rent them little car and them have, you know, all the little people around on board for us, all kind of different things. Security will stand up outside a business place, make enough contacts, and I park up people and I tell people which part to park. Man, I wash car, you come get your car, you come out shopping center, come spend 2 hours there you're shopping. Meanwhile, Bamboo Splash, I wash your car, and your driver good all I wash out him throat upstairs there too. Although, when I want to wash out him brain, no, just wash your throat, but I wash your brain too much. But anyway, it's a soda I buy when I come in. I don't buy nothing hard.
Nothing, you just want a thing.
Yes,
You want a thing.
and a ginger beer, yes, sir. Not the tougher, rougher beer.
Yeah, it just hold something, man. So that's how it go. And we give thanks
Yeah, yeah.
again. In collective support, we are going to hopefully have a member of Bamboo Splash join us for the interview. As I see, Empress Caris, she is up and about in the space, getting the space prepared. So, we just again, it is now 1 minute past 6. We are again opening the phone lines for individuals to call in. We'd like to speak a little bit about our partners who support us because sometimes we do get support from individuals and we do encourage support here at YAAD Radio. So we have some individuals who support us in kind. We want to, of course, acknowledge Reggae Rituals. Reggae Rituals. Zane, Empress Colleen. She has been helping out YAAD Radio in just developing the station and giving in her input as a one within the communication and media. We like to acknowledge iNations, Books and Necessities, and the space known as Nation Lounge. That is one of also our space that we broadcast or can broadcast from. So again, we want to give thanks to iNation Books and Necessities, because that is a space that is available for the development of the African community. And we invite individuals to visit the Nation Lounge every Monday night, where they have Inner City Dub, a cultural event for the family. We also like to acknowledge um, 4 Miles Business Services. 4 Miles Business Services. We had on the sister a couple of weeks ago. Her name is Empress Charlene. She is involved in business development, and therefore she is another partner that is helping YAAD Radio to really develop its model into what it is, the business model, right? So we want to acknowledge 4 Miles Business Services. We want to also acknowledge House of Seba. House of Seba. House of Seba is one of our broadcast partners, in which they have a program on Sunday, first Sunday, which is Divine Sundays, that is also broadcast here on YAAD Radio. So House of Seba has helped us in terms of attaining equipment, improving our services, and obtaining equipment. And finally, but not least, we like to acknowledge the Dark Foundation. Yeah, we like to acknowledge the Dark Foundation, seeing, and the executives who also partner with YAAD Radio in terms of programs. So if one's look at the YAAD Radio YouTube platform, you'll be able to see programs that we host with Dark Foundation. And they also see the vision of YAAD Radio, which is the development of the African people in the diaspora through what they call documentation. Yeah. So Dark Foundation, who is in the States, they have also donated equipment to us so that we are able to facilitate. So we want to really acknowledge those. And also finally, I know I'm taking over your program a little bit, but this is a little bit of housekeeping. We want to acknowledge all of our hosts on YAAD Radio. Of course, on Thursday nights, on Thursday evening from 4 to 7, you have Bongo Jerry Small with the program Input to Outcome. First, we have to have our input, good discussions, factual information, so that we can have the output that we desire. So hence the program here, Input to Outcome with Bongo Jerry Small, every Thursday. We also have on Tuesdays, starting September, the second season of Streetside University with Dr. Kadamawe Knife. Streetside University with Dr. Kadamawe Knife will be on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. and individuals can tune into that. It is broadcast exclusively here on YAAD Radio, just like Bongo Jerry Small program, see it? And then, of course, on Wednesdays, we have Mama Say with Gaman Gloria Mama G Sims. So for those who know the Gaman, Mama G, she has a program on Wednesdays that is entitled Mama Say. Finally, on Saturday, Mama Say program, the time for Mama Say program is 5 p.m. on a Wednesday, 5 p.m. See it? And then finally, but not the last, but finally in mentioning on Saturdays from 3 to 7 p.m., you have YAAD Live, Heritage and Culture of the Caribbean. We examine, we highlight the positive things, the positive contribution of the African, the indigenous people outside of the diaspora. See, and so this is YAAD Live, 3 to 7 every Saturday here on YAAD Live, on YAAD Radio. It is also broadcast on Studio M Radio out of Canada. So give thanks.
Yes, Studio M out of Canada.
Yes, I.
What they do with the YAAD Live?
They broadcast it. YAAD Live is a simulcast that is broadcast both on YAAD Radio here on the platforms, various platforms, whether it is YouTube, whether it is iyadradio.com, or whether it is Facebook. Right now, YAAD Radio on a Saturday, we have partnered with Studio M Radio based on the independent non-aligned Rastafari media. See, so we're saying, as Rastafaris, we want our message to be, one voice going through, and therefore sharing media, participating in that kind of activities. We can amplify what that one mission is for Rastafari. Seeing, so we partner with Studio M Radio, where we broadcast on a Saturday from 3 to 7 p.m. YAAD Live. So again, give thanks for all those who listen to Bongo Jerry Small program here on a Thursday. Again, as you know, obviously, this is the leading program here on YAAD Radio, and probably the leading program in the world. But it also takes your participation, the listeners who are out there. We're asking you to share the link. We're asking you, if possible, and you see that you have some funds you can donate to our PayPal so that we can build out our capacity. Seeing? So next thing we can have an intern, and we can, having certain things there, and provide a stipend for ones and ones, you see me? So we just again saying to the ones give thanks for the support that they have been giving us, give thanks to our presenters, and give thanks to our partners overall. I am Negos Breadlocks. Yeah, man. Seeing right now, I am serving as the station manager for YAAD Radio, the cooperative social enterprise. Give thanks.
Yes, I thank for that. I just want, I hope that Sister Beulah is listening, because I find about Sister Beulah, I find about 3 nice photographs of her that may take a long time. And I would love get a number from her, WhatsApp number, can Beulah. And many other people too, but I'm trying to see if I can see somebody who can give me different people number, but I don't know anybody. I can't think of who now can give me Beulah number, although I see a picture with her sister Marjorie, the pharmacist, recently. I will see if Marjorie have a number for her, but this was many years ago. Many years ago. Now, it would be good for us to get to talk to one of the people who run this place here, whether a worker, manager, or supervisor, Bamboo Splash, because it is a very unique and attractive and well situated venue. And not only that, they are facilitating not only this radio program and this radio station, but also many other people from the diaspora, environment, the African diaspora. We're not being able to play any music for a good while now. We have to find a way that we'll be able to play some music to relieve our listeners from time to time with some favorite piece of music or to introduce. But we do have many people who are artists who have requested some exposure for their music on this program. So once they supply the music, we will be able to play, not only to play it, but to interview them and get a better insight into where their career is now without violating any of the broadcasting requirements about royalties, copyright, and so on. So coming up, you will be able to enjoy more music than for the past couple of months. Do we have somebody who can talk to about the venue and person coming? Yeah. All right, the numbers again. WhatsApp calls only. The numbers are Jamaica Era code 876 566 5556. 876 566 5556. Yeah. No, any more texts? All right. Yeah. I don't know how inconvenient or how intruding or disturbing the passing traffic has been. It don't seem like most of the time it is really too much of a of an intrusion, but I like some feedback from people listening how it has been. It's always good to get feedback no matter what topic I want to call and tell us about. Always good to have feedback. You know, say this thing happened to me all the while. I've on dark glasses from in the day. Night come down, not aware that I have on the dark glasses and saying to myself, say, boy, look like night soon come. When it take a stop? I do not, and if I even bring my ordinary pair of glasses, how am I going to manage? I've got to keep on the dark glasses in the night. Yeah. People believe I'm a pop style. No style business. Once this rarely happened to me, that me leave my yard and don't bring my ordinary pair of glasses.
So you go on there
And,
nowadays, man. He's a smooth operator, man, Jerry, man. At the dark, as I see a beat from the other day.
oh, yes, yes, yes.
All right, we have some more text messages,
Yeah.
some more messages coming in on the platform. Again, if you are on YouTube, you can send in your messages. If you are on Facebook, you can send in your messages. If you're on Twitch, yes, I just remember Twitch. And very soon we'll be on TikTok broadcasting also. Seeing, you may also go to YAAD where you can get some more information about YAAD Radio and what we do. Yes. So this one is Delroy Henry. Says Bongo Jerry is my general. I will have I will have to give him a shout out to remind him who I am. At the moment, I'm busy working, running machines inside the factory and listening the legend Bongo Jerry Small. So that is Delroy Henry.
Yeah, I know many brethren named Henry, but I don't know if it's one of them that I can't remember now.
Okay. Lois Ten says, greetings, Uncle Jerry, and big up Breadlocks.
All right, lies.
She also says, this is very relevant in this time. So I guess it was the discussion. Seeing?
About probably this discussion about time and timing.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, again says, give thanks, Delroy, always commenting, using up the chat and thing. A lot of persons there and they want to say something and they're not typing. So, Delroy Henry 3295, Sonny Bradshaw used to be playing jazz in the Jamaica Pegasus on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I used to work at the hotel as a taxi driver.
Oh,
This is Delroy Henry.
okay.
Him also say, I know Barbican Square well. I remember the days when Muta used to live in Barbican and I used to take him home. That's over 35 years ago when he used to attend jazz sessions inside the Pegasus, Kingston.
Okay. Used to drive taxi. Probably, I wonder how long ago I'm saying. Probably that drive
35
taxi when
years ago.
I stopped 1992. Problem did start already them time then.
Bevin Fairweather says, where is Bamboo Splash? I'm in Highgate, St. Mary. Bamboo Splash is in Kingston, Barbican. Seeing across from Hilo. Food stores, that's a good marker, The ones them know it's on the, again, if you're coming from Ligani side, it would be on the right hand side. And if you're coming from which side I said down there, so it's now
Eh? Shortwood.
Shortwood, yeah. It's on your left hand side. See? So Bamboo Splash is a car wash and also bar, a lounge, one would say. Yes, a lounge.
Right in our Barbican Square.
Yeah.
Where
See?
where East Kings House Road, join Barbican Square.
Yes. Yes. See? Um yeah, that's basically it for now. That's it for now. We have read all the messages. Give thanks.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, we're hoping to get one or two people from Bamboo Splash to come talk to us about the venue and them experience. I think a few people who work here, some young ladies, them can speak more than one language too. I can imagine a lot of people who travel to Jamaica would be kind of even more comfortable here when them know so them can communicate all kind of way. Yes, and Barbican Square has always been important in the music, the urban music of Jamaica, urban music. Because you always have some key dance hall. I remember when I go live at the top, I did live at the, when I come back to Jamaica, not Jamaica, so like Granny we talk about so she soon leave Jamaica and go live at Kingston. Yeah, when I come live at Kingston as a little boy, I live at the bottom of Hope Road. A few years later, I moved to the middle of Hope Road, which is a little below Ligani, little below Matila's corner. And at night time, a two sound system, a two place, me always hear sound come from, you know. Me always hear sound a come from the north, and me always hear sound a come from the south, not too far away. Well, it take me a few days to realize, say, the sound where I come from the north, me I live at Hopefield Avenue near Campion College. At the time it near Campion Hall, now I near Campion College. The sound where I come from the north, when me I hear, especially Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. A Barbican Square, some big dances to keep dance, some big sound. And the sound where I come from the south, is from nearby down a Lady Musgrave Road in a little ghetto community them called Lilford. Because everywhere the money people live, you know, everywhere that the money people live and the big house them, you always have a poor community nearby where the workers, especially the domestic workers, the workers that work in a people's home, who can afford to have domestic worker, live nearby. So you find places like Standpipe and Barbican Square and Lilford and Swallowfield is where the poorer people live. We go work for the more money people them. And most of them walk but to work. Sometimes they walk 2, 3, 4 miles to work. Well, when Marcus Garvey come back to Jamaica 1927, them dip him. A few years later, him buy a place up at the bottom of Lady Musgrave Road. And him see the poor lady them walking from downtown, Trenchtown, Jonestown, Rosetown and them place, walking to work all 4, 5 mile, 6 mile to work a man time and walking home in the evening and reach home till night. And when he was in the corporation, KCSE corporation, it was him who helped to extend the tram line. If you go turn up Lady Musgrave Road, all when me a little boy, I could have seen the tram line. All up to a few years ago, I could have seen the tram line still in the middle of Lady Musgrave Road, coming from downtown, going up Lady Musgrave Road and going right up and joining the tram line where run to Papine and Ligani. So that some of the day's work of them, the domestic lady them could have get to take a tram. Yeah, so Barbican Square has always been very, very important in the music of the city people because a lot of dance used to keep in Barbican Square at least 3 nights a week, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. and a lot of different levels of income of people, rich, poor, and in between, always live within a stone throw of one another in Barbican area. I know said Jacks Hill is almost a part of Barbican because there are two main roads that lead from Jacks Hill down to the flat. One come down in Barbican and one come down at the Garden Town Road. But the Jacks Hill community of the poor people was up there, yes ma'am, was established long before the rich people community of Jacks Hill. And the original Jacks Hill community up in the hill there is a community of peasant people who live off of the land and sometimes come down on the low to come get little work or to get to buy things downtown or a Coronation Market. Or the original Jacks Hill community is through Barbican Square. Them usually enter and go up in the hill because that part of the hill was nearer to Barbican more than the Garden Town part of the hill. And eventually the money people and a lot of the people who build big houses and luxurious houses in Barbican at first, some of them used to even keep horses and have stable. Because I know quite a few guys used to go JC, where them family have stable and horse. And some of them every day when some of them boy drive come school run them all 15-year-old. When them a drive go home, them chop them drive station wagon come to school and chop them, full up them car and them station wagon with a whole heap of grass. We go feed them horse. I can tell you three of them name. One was Graham, and one was Dippers, and the next one was Burke. Some white people are named Burke. And all of them them wear boots come to school, or them ride horse, and them chop grass and pack up in them car, usually station wagon, and drive home go get them horse. So from them reach teenage, them have them chores to do. So, meanwhile waiting to get a talk from some of the people, we can call, you see Karis, or just see somebody walk around, it's not she. Anyway, yeah, so the time pouring down into the last 35 minutes of the program, which will end at 7 o'clock time, where people coming from the Yeshimabet Care Foundation coming on the venue here to conduct the last part of the joint welfare and fundraising effort, at organizing. As you organize and go along, you get more experience and more ability how to do things right. So this is a learning experience for the Yeshimabet Holistic Care Foundation. And I know that their learning curve has a sharp upward trajectory. They don't take very long. The females generally don't take very long to learn the better and the best way to do this, that, or the other. So their learning curve will be very fruitful and not like any sour grapes. Yeah, we've been here since 4 o'clock. Started on time today. I like that because starting on time is a very good and encouraging characteristic that encourage people to make a link with you, because once they can know what to expect, and especially when what to expect proves to be what was promised, people are more and more comfortable with that kind of behavior, because even subconsciously people study and record behavior so that they instinctively know how far to go, how long to wait, what to expect, and who to trust. One of the greatest exercises on earth is the seeking, establishment, and the nurturing of trust.
All right,
And
so
that is how money is just a material apparatus of the trust system. of the trust system. We have any more calls there?
No, we don't have any more calls. I was checking also in terms of text coming in. Again, some people, I find out that some people are also texting the line sometimes during our broadcast.
During what?
During our broadcast. They're using the WhatsApp for texting also. So yeah, we like that that fact, you know. So the only person that I see did that was what is this person? All right. Yeah, this was from last week. Sister Tyoma, a text, and she had made reference to some discussion that we were having in terms of ISAT Buchanan and thing, you know. So I want to give thanks to those persons who use the text line. We're supposed to have Michael Query on as the representative for Bamboo Splash. So we're just waiting on. Alright, see it? Yeah. Well,
I think it was Sister Tyoma who facilitated us getting that Isaac Buchanan broadcast too. What's the name of Mr. Query?
yes.
What query?
Michael. But I don't see anyone coming up right now, although I'm getting a text from her. Yeah. Adrian, DJ Natty's here though.
Yeah.
Is he in? So we can probably start to DJ Natty and his
Yeah, man.
involvement in the event for tonight here, you know?
When you go and talk to him, when I'm done, him can sit down and so. What me say? You go and talk to him there. Oh yeah, man, come here, man. Eh? Yeah, man, don't the camera cover him? Yes. What? Yeah, man. Yeah. So Wagwan, good to meet
Yes,
you.
greetings.
Yeah, man. I came to a function here how long ago we come? The night when they have a whole heap of drummer down there. You was here? Whole lot of drummers.
Maybe
And,
a long time.
yeah.
I was 2 times already.
Yeah,
High
yeah.
frequency.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
So how long you been here?
A long time from 2011. Me
Yeah.
moved to from Japan.
No, in Jamaica.
Yeah, in Jamaica.
Yeah, but yes, okay. From 2011. That's
Yes.
a good while.
Yes.
That's what, 15 years.
About that. Yes.
So so how long now you been spinning here at Bamboo Splash?
A bumper splash is a first time I spin here. First time I spin. Yes.
Tonight, yeah. So somebody know of your work and bring somebody know that you are good.
Yes.
Somebody know that you are good and say come.
Yeah, it's a serious.
Yeah, good. That's great. That's great. So you know the whole. You're supposed to have the whole Jamaica music in there. So.
Yes, I love it. I love Jamaica and reggae music. That's why. Reason why I moved from Japan to live in Jamaica.
Come again.
So reason why I love reggae music, right? So that's why I come to move to Jamaica in
so
live.
you learned about it.
Yes, I worry thing wrong about in Japan.
From Japan, yeah.
Yes, my teacher is a Jamaican. So
you're who?
Jamaican.
Who?
His name Hopton Harris.
You're who? He's who?
He
your teacher?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a music teacher.
Yes,
so
yes.
I'm used to in a cassette man in Jamaica.
Yes.
And you remember the Wayne Smith?
Who?
Wayne Smith.
Yes.
Wayne
Yes.
So
yeah,
him
was what him name again? What them call him again, man? Wayne Smith, man. When DJ name again?
My DJ?
No, Wayne Smith. What about DJ name, man?
Oh, DJ name him have it?
No.
Wayne Smith.
Wayne Smith, man. Under him slang thing.
Yeah, under him slang thing.
I know him. I know tenor, sir.
I know tenor.
Wayne Smith different. Yeah, man. Slang thing.
Yeah. So he wants to play in a Winston's party.
Yeah.
Slenten Disco. Them
Yes.
time there. Yeah. So he moved to Japan
Yeah, yeah.
and opened the record shop in Shibuya.
Yeah.
So almost every week I may go over there.
Yeah,
He might
yeah.
teach me something else every week.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
You know who's a good friend from long time for me? You know Rankin Punkin?
yeah, yeah.
I'm a good friend, man.
Yeah, man.
I used to broadcast in Montego Bay.
Yeah, she living at Montego Bay.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you know African symbol.
Yeah, African symbol.
African
Yeah.
symbol, man.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. And she'll make a special for me now.
Yeah.
About Jerry Small program. And you have a next two now named Saltfish and Aki.
Yes, I can
Two,
fish.
two Japanese
Yeah,
DJ.
twins.
Wicked, you know.
Twin.
Named
Yeah.
Saltfish and Aki. A whole of them, man. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
Yes, sir. So the
Yeah.
Japanese people have reggae music. So
Yeah, yeah.
enough people come to Jamaica and they make dub plate,
Yeah, yeah.
and then somebody live in Jamaica.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's great. And you know, you have a ras where cooker.
Oh, the last
Tuesday,
Atsushi. Atsushi.
What am I-
Jatsushi.
Yeah,
Ras Atsushi. Atushi.
yeah.
A drum tonight. So.
Yeah. And him son born in Jamaica. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Toma.
Them never used to out of Scott Pass. Some people out of Scott's Pass, some Japanese, well, years, you know. Last night I was looking through some pictures.
Mhm.
You hear me, breadlocks? Some old C 2005-6. And I him that Mr. Man camp out of him tent, of a station wagon Caldina. And him tent and him little youth just born. A time here black, you know. Long time. That's what, 21 years now. Yeah, man, it's great. And I have a whole brethren who live in Japan.
Yeah, man.
Macanov.
Yes.
Electric
yes.
dread.
Yes.
Yeah, man, long time. Man. So you return to Japan since you come or no?
Last year, November.
Oh yeah. But you learn English before you reach here?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, that's great. I tell you. I was going to ask if you don't start produce. Yeah, you produce.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. Some.
You produce your own label or you produce other people? Your own.
I have own label,
Yeah.
and then produce some Jamaican artists.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
of them
yeah.
already. So
Yeah.
me have an art the name
Yeah.
and next the Space Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me just come out a new tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know all Moby and Montego Bay and them place.
Not really.
Eh?
Not really all go over there. Maybe
Yeah.
about three times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You drive in Jamaica?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you will get to know it, thing, man. Nice. Yeah, it's great when you see. I'm going to tell you from when I was a little boy. When I see people come to Jamaica and live and stay long, it gives you a very good feeling. You know, breadlocks. When you see people take Jamaica as their home, it make you.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
wife
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
Jamaican, and I get a daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year.
That's
so.
not your youth.
No.
Oh. Yeah, man, that's great. And I want to tell you, one of our top vocalists in the ska period was a mentor man. I see a smile, it probably look like him now. Was a mentor man. There are no more than two calypsonians in Jamaica better known than him. Him named Lord Tanamo.
Yes, Lord Tanamo, yes.
Is a Japanese general named Tanamo, very famous, you know. Terrific general, you know.
Yes, I come down 69. Come down.
Yeah, yes, 64.
Yeah, 60.
Great. But before that, in the 50s, he made a record in the 50s. Very great music, you know, when he was about 22 years old. I want. Yeah, man. I can't bet you that Japan and China take over the motor vehicle world. Yeah. But in the 50s, when he was about 22, he made a music about 58. Named Japanese Invasion. A great calypso, you know, singing about the World War. But And him call himself Lord Tanamo.
Yes.
And he made that music 59, 58. And you know what happened? I used to play it as well. I used to play it almost every week on my program.
Mm-hmm.
From way back. You know this from about from about 1999. I used to play it regular. And they took it off, they took it out of the public. You know who owned it? Chris Blackwell, the
Okay.
producer who they produced Bob Marley. He bought up, but it's one of the music that he had distributed in England. And he took it off the you can't hardly find it on the internet. But I would like you to hear. Never heard about it?
No.
You try research it. Lord Tanamo, Japanese invasion.
Okay.
Very humorous. You laugh a lot. But it's great. Yeah man, it's always good when you see people from all over the world settle. And I think Japan is one of the countries in the world where a lot of people come from abroad and so where we spend tonight. And maybe be here, maybe. Yeah man, that's so good. But you know Barbican Square before. That's great.
Yes, sir.
So you have always lived in Kingston?
Yes.
Alright. On one of the hills?
No.
Or does it flat?
Frat.
On the flat. Nice. Yes, sir. Very interesting.
Yes,
time.
sir. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
So looking forward to hear you.
Yeah, man.
All the best. I want to take a picture. You take one for me now. Yeah. Come on, you would, man. You would. Let me see. Yes, we should be filling up the sound. Yes. You got a good picture? You got any? You know what? You can't come nearer or you don't want to come nearer. The flash effective. Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, nice. Nice to meet you, sir. Good thing. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, because the video was not on. Yeah, this is good. All right, catch my video. Lean over. Yeah, man. Good. Damn, yes, sir. Hold on, one more. Yeah, man, nice. Okay. Cool now. Yeah. So the mic. Yeah, that was good and a nice touch. What time we have then on breadlocks?
Give thanks. Yes, I. Yeah, man. The time is now 20 minutes to 7.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. My apologies. I don't see Sister Keris, who is supposed to provide someone for us to interview for Bamboo Splash here.
Yeah.
But we will try our best to facilitate that some other time.
Yeah,
I
man.
guess the ones them within the space, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, it is now 20 minutes to 7. Feel the program at 7, you know. All right, but they are, and from this strong day or this week, as one would say, I thinking about just Jamaica, you know. And sometimes when I look on the governance and thing, I feel very ashamed of how the government deal with Jamaica on a whole, you know.
Yeah, man.
We always, I say, boy, you know, we have faith in the youth, and this is why earlier I bring up the mere things with the CXC and thing.
Yes.
A lot of these youths are going to now leave school with so many subjects, and what are the opportunities made for them?
Yes.
These are some of the things that I consider, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Health is one of the things them where ones and ones always a speaker, but the health sector in Jamaica here is terrible.
Yeah.
And the government is not doing anything about it, you know what I mean? And we see education coming forward, is September coming up. The uncertainty of the community, as in Jamaicans, to provide for their youths
Yeah.
is one, another thing. And then at the same time, the uncertainty of teachers who are supposed to go out September morning. It seems as if there's going to be some kind of disruption. Overs, and I'm saying all along now people are going to blame, say, yo, why the teacher them wait until now and why this and this. But why is it that the politicians cannot come up with a suitable offer for individuals in this time that they don't have to threaten? It when I feel away because when we look on it too, a lot of Jamaicans are now what they are called educated. Although and listen, boy, all right. Eh? Yeah, man, all right. Yeah, man. What him name? Yeah, man. A lot of persons in this time is very, very educated, Zane, and
Yeah.
yet still we don't have proper leadership decisions, or even in terms of representation. Yes, I just asked there for sitting in this great chair here. I want to go around.
Dude. Hey, come here, son. I'm here, you talk. Him too.
I don't know if you want involved.
Hey, through the camera. Come here, son.
No, man, we're good, Jerry.
All right, good. Yeah, all right. Yes, I was going to finish. What you're saying, I understand quite well what you're saying, but the fact is this. Do you know that you have dozens of people who go to university and get university degree, yeah, you hear me? And I work as security guard because them can't get no job in the field with them. You hear me? I want to hear what I say. Can't get no job in the field with them trained for and when them have qualification for. I work as security. That means a plenty of youth will say I pass all them 8 subject there. After them do so well and pass them 8 subject. When them done,
Watch yourself now.
some of them will not be getting a job in a field that going to give them a sensible reward. And there's more. And you see the difference when the politician, you see, you hear me? I don't know if you're listening. When the politician are coming to look for support, you see how them behave nice though. You don't think you're listening? Yeah, yes, man. You see how them behave nice and smile and very friendly. Play a whole heap of music, buy liquor, and the whole kind of thing. But once them get what they want from you, it's a different thing. Anyway, we have somebody here from Bamboo Splash.
Yeah, man, blessings.
Go and give us. But we need more light. I believe we need more light. The light good? The light good? I was at the dark glass that hold me. When I come here, I forgot my ordinary glass. And I feel I use dark as a night time. And that hold me now. Yeah? All right, so we have somebody here from Bamboo Special Glass can tell us more about the building.
Yeah, man, blessings. It's
Yeah, man.
Jervar from Bamboo Splash.
Yeah, man. Your name? Your name?
Yeah, man, Jervar from Bamboo Splash Car Wash. And
Jerval.
Jervar.
Yeah, how you spell that?
Jervar.
You know, so I look for my paper.
Yeah, man, take time.
Yes, but take time. You youth have your coach me do dreadlocks. So don't get flustered, take time. True, man, you couldn't talk a better thing. Yes. Jerval again, eh?
Jervar.
All right.
We work with the Jervar.
All right, so you've been here a while?
Yeah, man. We control
Eh?
we control a store and a car wash. So the car wash is Bamboo Splash Car Wash, open 24/7, 7 days a week. You can come anytime and get a car.
24/7?
Yeah, man.
Anytime of night?
Anytime of night.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Most popular car wash in Kingston right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Clothing store upstairs. Walk the talk. Walk the talk. Walk the talk. It's a clothing store upstairs.
Wait there, walkie the
Walkie the talk.
whether walkie.
Walkie the talk. So it's WALKITY
Yeah, yeah
and
man.
then talk.
Clothing store.
Yeah, man. Clothing store. Men and woman fashion.
Eh,
Yeah, man.
and
Open.
the clothes make a Jamaica.
Yeah, man. It's a Jamaican brand, man. Made for a Jamaican specially.
Oh, what you say?
Yeah, man.
Eh,
Yeah, man.
so a pure casual clothes or dress up clothes.
I mean, we have a variety of things, So it all depends on your style.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. You can come take a look as well. Open
pure
from
cloth then, pure cloth.
cloth, cotton, majority of different type of
When I say pure
materials.
cloth, no leather.
No leather right now, not in stock right now, but in the
Oh,
near future.
all right, that means no shoes not involved.
No what?
That means no shoes not sell there.
No, no shoes not sell right now.
Eh, but so I'm good looking human being over there.
Yeah, man, big up Caris every time. As
Oh,
I talk about Caris, big up the high frequency team every
and she
time,
could have bring way off, you know. So she could have bring way off though. Come in that picture, yeah. Come in that picture. Too much prickle. Yeah, too much prickle, too much prickle. No, not over. No, I'm not going to put up
right,
with.
right here.
No, I'm not going to put up with that over there. No, yeah, but we're not going to put up with. Yeah, sit down over there. So.
You don't want to be
You ever come through between the two prickles?
That's true.
Yeah, but you might tell me about the clothing store.
Yeah, man. So, as I was saying,
Yeah.
it's a clothing store located right up,
Oh,
up,
yeah,
up
talk too
top.
fast. You just call her name.
Walkie the talk
Yeah,
clothing store,
yeah, yeah,
98 Barbican Car Wash.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, 90A Barbican
And
Road.
the clothes.
It's a red eye. It's located right at, in front of the property, right above or below the Bamboo Car Wash
Yeah.
sign.
So, how you get in a business? You don't like business when you go to school?
Well, as a young man, kind of look up to certain people.
You see, as a young man, I mean, when you was then you're not young still.
Well, kind of get older every day. So as a
Yeah,
young man, I look up to people in life, and I
yeah.
take a step to things sometime.
Take over.
Step,
Yes.
yeah. So
So you're the dream to have a business for yourself.
yeah, man, every time because the aim is to work for yourself sometime, not for work for everybody. You understand?
Yeah, yeah,
So venture in a clothing store business and eventually a car wash as well.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
how you get to know Barbican?
Well, it's a very popular place in Kingston. You can't miss Barbican. So just an area that I get familiar with,
Yeah,
knowing
me. When I look at you with my family at Barbican too. Because when I hear dance and music, let me see now. When I eat, I hear dance Friday night, Saturday night. Me live way over, Campion there,
kinda.
a little below Legani.
Okay, yeah, man.
Or
I will
on the
know.
road them I live, and me hear the music a thump, like a next door.
Okay.
Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night.
So he's a music man then from
Me,
long time. He's a music guy.
yeah, me a music, from me a little youth, man, music me a deal with.
Okay.
And so when me want to hear dancehall music, I have to listen out to Barbican Road at night time.
Yeah, man. I kind of like dancer, but I venture into some other genres as well, like reggae. I like the movement that high frequency bring here. It's like a little Rastafarian kind of melody. Can
Yeah,
get
yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. You carries? How come it become that?
Greetings, everyone. First of all, in the audio world. The question is how
How
we
how how, how high frequency?
end up being
Bamboo Slam.
here.
And no, I end up having that affinity.
Collaboration.
Yes, with the Pan African
All right. Well,
Pan African
as
young people.
exactly. Well, as the Adrian say, young people love music and many different genres of music exist. Some of them love roots. So the ones in this space, them actually love roots. My first time coming to this venue, I actually was seeking a location for a music video shoot, and I heard about this place like 2 years ago. And then that's when I did forward here. And then I realized it's a beautiful oasis right in the city, the plants, the ambience, just how the energy feel. And so when it come forward now to the time of doing high frequency, the owner of the establishment was also interested in doing a roots event. And he had mentioned that, they've hosted things here before that would have been similar. And them have a bonfire space. A fire is an important element, as you know, in the far eye
We have a
groundation.
bonfire space
Yeah, man, them have them bonfire from before high
eh,
frequency, yeah, with them light and
that
them
sign,
used to
a
do
sign that.
exactly. And them used to do things, for a couple nights of the week and thing too. So you find that a few of the things that we have here, Bamboo was doing it as well. I found that they've had open mic things here before. And them normally have some vibe, but them are telling people themselves to pull up, and hold them vibe. So I know they're planning to bring forward some of these other entertainment events as well. So our connection is through the roots, through the love of that music. So when it was time, the brethren are saying more on the something, me I say me want the something, I would just say, all right, make it happen. So the Most High definitely ordained it. Yeah. Yes, cause when we actually moved towards planning now for December, we were both at an event at 12 Tribe, how much from a 12 Tribe if them not love Far Right or if them not love Roots. So that is where we picked up in a conversation about doing for true, because I said just a month late. It's Coronation. That was an event was happening November 2nd. And by the first Thursday in December, which I think was the third or so, we had the first high frequency. So it just to show you said in the midst. That's the short version.
Yeah, man, when I find what I'm called the confluence,
Ashe.
of events and people,
Ashe.
a flow come through
Exactly. Alignment, synchronicity, confluence. Beautiful words.
together. Yeah, man.
Yes, I.
And then when a lot of people, my generation, because my eldest daughter is 60-year-old. A lot of people, my time frame, like I say about the young people, them not got nothing on them, and young people don't read. I believe young people read more than we.
Of
Because it's most
course.
of the reading going on the phone now.
Exactly.
Don't underrate the reading will take place on the social media
Yeah, man. I don't cut you in a
as being
general.
less important. You understand?
I don't cut you as just the reading part you're saying. So people have to understand so the generation has switched. You understand what I mean? It's not like back then days. So it's more virtual now. Everything you see on your phone, so the younger generation trend more to the phone. So if you have positive messages on the phone, some people will take a positive message from it. Not everybody is gonna do it, but most of who want to will do that.
No. All right, I tell you this now. I run taxi 27 years. From me a 17-year-old, 1965, me a 17, I run taxi 27 years. And before cell phone come, people when don't know one another communicate most in a taxi. Bus, you don't have to come forward. In taxi and bus. And that's how people discuss things. And when people want to know the latest what going on, and when them take the bus, then keep them ears open. Or when them go in a taxi, yes, you sit down and listen, people are chat to do and the driver. And by the time them reach them a go, sometimes the whole of them depend on one discussion. You understand me?
Yeah, man.
So
I understand.
when you find something like phone coming, electronic phone, so people cannot walk with it. And people cannot talk all of foreign as easy as if you talk at Jamaica.
Yeah.
People going to take the quickest route.
Yeah, man. It's just all about um evolution of time and everything. It's not
Yeah.
everything is gonna be the same. It's just like it's kind of the same as I was saying taxi reasoning. So it would be like somebody traveling from Kingston to Ochi and have a conversation from Kingston to Ochi, and then Ochi take away from Ochi, then go to Mobi. You understand what I mean? But now we can just do it on the phone, tweet someone on social media,
Yeah.
and everybody in the world see it. So
Yeah.
it's basically the same thing. It's just
Yeah.
evolution, I guess.
Yeah, man. And before all these things, you see when telegraph, you see when people start send message by electricity, it was telegraph. Somebody have a machine here, but that's from in the 1800s.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I was born 2000s.
Yes, I know. Somebody have a machine here, so, and type it, and electric wire carry it go foreign under the sea, Cable under the sea, 5,000 miles going on, and you get telegraph. That come
Okay.
like email.
Yeah, so how long would that normally take for like
Few seconds.
few
So it's
seconds?
electricity, few seconds. But
Well,
that come like lightning.
well, that's
But in
not bad.
those days now, black people start refer to that. Before telegram come, which was the electronic sending of things, there was bush telegraph in Africa. In other words, people passing word of mouth through the jungle and through the different places. And news reach far quick. And also people that have two other methods. Smoke signal. I know some people can sell message by smoke signal.
Yeah, man.
Light a fire and the smoke will go. You take a blanket and interrupt the smoke. And interrupt it. And the person over there says the smoke will go up on the hillside. Can read it. So you have smoke signal and you know the maroon them.
Yeah, my family.
The maroon have a thing named the cow on.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, bang. Then you also send signal. Then can talk with it, you know.
Yeah, I know. Them send
Not
signal.
just talking and talk. When you talk through the cow and you're easy, you know. But them can also blow in a pattern and send signals so them defeat the British. And so the black people defeat the British in the Maroon War.
Why? Because they never understand the signals?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then thief gun from the white man. Yeah. Have him gun, have him close. I had to take branch and bush and cover up yourself and this guy and move through Barracan. And you don't know says a man a move.
Anyway. Yeah, man. Maroons were some skillful people back in the days. You know, I'm kind of familiar with Maroons because...
Yeah, it's our same people.
Yeah, man, I'm familiar with Maroons because, you know, I have some blood in Portland.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. So,
That's
you know,
great.
Portland is a big Maroon.
It is the Maroon where they are Portland. Broke away from the one where they are St. Elizabeth. Because the one where they are St. Elizabeth going to make a deal with the British.
Okay.
And the sister, 5 brothers, you know.
Yeah.
But them sister was the one I leader to say she nah make no deal with the British. And she left from there and go to the next end of the island. She named Nanny.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how the Portland Maroon different. I'm saying nah make no deal with the British.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So big up Nanny every time.
Yeah. So Kerry, Yes, sir. So tell me a little more about Bamboo Splash. You know, tell me say one balcony upstairs.
Yeah, man. So
look out.
we have it's a nice ambient settings, you know. We have a majority of platform decks. So we have one here.
Platform decks.
Yeah, man. Platform decks. So we have one.
Like it up on a ship.
Yeah, man. Ship, anything
like
you want to call it. A yacht, a boat, a ship, everything there, so man.
Aircraft carrier.
Everything there, so. One-stop shop.
We have a drone.
Yeah, man.
We have 2 sons who specialize in a drone, you know.
Yeah, man. We have drone too, man.
One of them is our ex-pilot, you know.
Yeah, a US or Jamaica.
Yeah, I send him go fly at Jamaica when he was 16. Okay. But him born in America. Yeah, but through that, as him left school, he go to America, work for 2 years and then go into the Air Force.
Yeah,
but
man.
My 2 sons, as big man, them play with drone like them. Them are drone like nothing at them house.
Yeah, man. Big up the general son, them anywhere in the world, and them. Big up on yourself.
Yeah, man. So tell you more. Balcony them.
Yeah, so 98 Barbican Road, Camus, right across from Milo, right beside Raw Bar. So we have a platform of decks here, about 3, that can be utilized in any type of event.
So a person can rent one of the deck.
You can rent all one, any amount you require. As we say, we have a bonfire that Karis mentioned. Yeah. Sometimes we bonfire to said way, you know, because the Rastafarian movement said way. So it's a highly anointed ground.
Versatile.
Man, and it's anointed. This is a very anointed ground, you know? And that is the first thing. Yeah, man. So prior every morning, people, first thing.
Before them start work.
Yeah, man. So.
Spell your name for me again.
Yeah, man, sure.
You spell it there?
Jer.
Jer.
VAR.
Yeah,
man. Cool.
Which language that come from?
Which language? I'm not quite sure, and I'm mostly English.
Are your mother name it? Or your father?
No, my father name similar.
Yes, sir. And when father name?
Jeremian.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh.
Yeah, man. So you see the movements.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
you know, so that crown the whole broadcast though.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Thank you very much.
Big up.
Come give me a photo then.
Yeah, man. Come across Bamboo Car Wash and walk in the talk.
Where's she there? Yes, sir. It was good to be here. Was good to be here. Anyway, you can't leave a screenshot from out of the video. In Breadlocks. Yeah. One love.
Every time.
Yeah, man. Cool. Yeah, so here it is to come to the end of the broadcast. Input. And we have a good outcome here at Bamboo Splash. Yes, sir. Mike still good? Yes, here we are, winding up the broadcast at Bamboo Splash. Input to outcome, I have a good outcome. talking with one of the operators of the Bamboo Splash, or talking with our sister Kerry, is one of the young people who make the link between Bamboo Splash and the Pan African young people community. I am Jerry Small. Till next week, Thursday, 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. And the event continues in the form of the Yeshimabet Care Foundation coming together with Bamboo Splash to have a fundraiser for the Yeshimabet Holistic Care Foundation.